Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters, from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else, and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. Let's go,
of Ring Rust Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe, folks. I'm your host of the most, Donald Wood, looking fine and feeling fine, oh baby. WrestleMania week. Brandon Galvin, Mike Chiara, you're here with me today.
Hey.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna jump in real quick and just say this, because I've been called a hater quite a bit over the last couple of weeks because of my distaste for this WrestleMania build, but I want to just say this.
Just this one?
There were a few things that happened that I actually really did enjoy. Genuinely enjoyed. Including, I'm going to say this on the record, one of the greatest things I've ever seen happen in wrestling history.
Where?
In AEW with that Darby Allin title win! Let's go!
That's one of the greatest things you've ever seen in wrestling. Did you just start watching?
Yo, let me tell you something. Did you understand when he jumped from each of those 4 pillars? Wink. Oh, dude. Shit.
It wasn't a top thing that happened in wrestling this past week.
Shit. Oh, shit. That was some good stuff, dude. Honestly, WrestleMania sucked ass. AEW saved my fucking life this week. I'm back, baby. I was dead. I was like, beep. And then it's like, boo, juice. Right, I'm back,
sense.
Baby.
No, that happened before.
Right, that makes no sense.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I went back and watched it this morning.
You watched Out of Order?
No, well, that definitely did. I definitely watched Out of Order. Brandon Galvin, we have a schedule?
Yeah, tonight we're going to review AEW and WWE WrestleMania. We have Dirt Sheet Busters, and Mike Chiara brings us the lies and rumors going around pro wrestling, tells you why they're dumb like Donnie. We have the final WWE Fantasy Standings update. Who won, Mike? We're going to find out later. We got fan email. So much more.
Mike, headlock takeover, just like MJF did to him. Poetic justice, Michael.
I don't know why you're talking about that right now. That's not even what I have an issue with. That's the furthest thing I have an issue with. But...
Poetic justice, Michael.
Okay. Do you like talking about, the things that actually matter in wrestling, like myself and BG try to? Then, check out Ring Rust Radio. We try to keep it on track as best we can. Find us anywhere you get your podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at Ring Rust Radio. Email us, be part of the show, ringrostradio@gmail.com. Also, bar merchandise, prosandtees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirts, including Touch Your Dick!
Oof.
And we had some new ones for WrestleMania, and George is working on some new ones also.
I have two.
Yeah.
I have two that I've...
designs to Daniel Hayden.
Yeah, I have two that I've already submitted to Pro Wrestling Tees. I'm not sure if they're up there. BJ, if you could double check while we talk, that'd be great. One is Ring Rust Radio USA. Great time to be an American. Deal with it. Shove it in your goddamn face. Shove it in someone else's face. If you're in love with a foreigner, shove it in their face.
There's a promo going on right now.
Yeah, for Ring Rust Radio.
There's
that's
no
right.
New shirt.
And we have a Ring Rust Radio 15th anniversary shirt as well, because we are coming up on our 15th anniversary, and people insist on celebrating. We do not.
Well, buy both of those now, or whenever they go up on the site, which I would assume would be very soon. And then maybe you'll get both of them in time for the respective thing. By the 4th of
WrestleMania
July, by whenever
27?
the fuck our 15th anniversary is. Didn't even know that was a thing.
August 15th
August,
anniversary.
baby.
Yep.
Okay, well then there you go.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, welcome to... Actually, it's not your 15th anniversary.
It's going to be my 14th anniversary.
Yeah. 14
September's
years.
my 15th.
Then I came in and saved the show, so.
Yeah, that's what people said. Pacquiao's going to redeem me. I've always, me and you, whether it's Pacquiao, Mayweather, Bray, and Roman, shit is just, I get fucking railroaded on this show. That's all I wanted to say. This fucking bullshit, dude.
I don't think that fight's happening anymore, by the way.
What's that? Oh, it's not for real?
Mayweather.
Nah.
No, like, they were like, psych.
Psych! Did no one care? Psych, we were just joking anyway.
That's pretty much what happened. Nobody cared. So, like, never mind.
It was me and you, and it was only because we talked about it.
I didn't even care. I didn't want to.
You cared about it because I cared about it, and you care about me, so you cared about it by proxy.
That's not true. Support us at patreon.com/ringrusradio. You can hear ad-free episodes signed for fantasy drafts and brackets. You may watch wrestling-related pay-per-views, movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for clips from Triple R Gaming. If you'd like to join in a gaming session, email ringrustradio@gmail.com.
Nah, you don't have to.
Why not?
That's mid over there.
I agree.
Pretty mid over there. I will say this, there's a Jimmy Hart interview over there.
Ooh, that's
yeah,
new.
there is.
Yeah,
My
it
buddy.
is. Maybe you hear that later. I don't know how this show could be the longest show in history.
His friend died, so he needed a new one and he didn't want him to be racist, so he chose me.
Well, he chose wrong because you're notoriously racist. Let's go on.
Whoa, what the fuck?
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Darby, about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Yes, wrestling happened. Before we talk about what was legendary moment happening in AEW and then also Mania happened, there was a death that actually is important to talk about. Van Hammer died. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay. When you like wrestling, other people who like wrestling tend to flock to you. Like, it's like, you just talk about it and someone's like, oh, you like wrestling? And then they just will walk over. It happens at events and parties and shit all the time. I was like, oh, Van Hammer died. This dude who my dad knows was like, I sold windows with him in 1991 or 1997, whatever it was, in Maryland. Wow. I was like, what did you just say? He's like, yeah, he was a window salesman with me for a short period of time. He was a drunk. And he hit a kid or something. I was like, is any of this corroborated, dude? But yeah, it is corroborated. He did hit a kid or something a few years back.
Like with his car?
I believe so.
Or his fist?
I think it was with his car. I think he was drinking and driving and hit a kid. Yeah,
not the Mike Krzyzewski's grandson.
That rolls off the tongue.
Rolls
off the tongue, man. So not to laugh at Van Hammer dying, but he is dead. Mike, thoughts on Van Hammer?
So I know that he actually was in WCW for a lot longer than I think people realize, because I know he was there like pretty early 90s with the rocker gimmick. I mostly remember him for being in Raven's Flock, and I freaking loved Raven's Flock. It was such a cool concept. And I remember him from fucking WCW and WO Revenge, which had, not obviously nowhere near as good as No Mercy or WrestleMania 2000, but a great game in its own right, and it had a really deep roster, and you could play as fucking Van Hammer in that game if you wanted to.
That's very true.
R.I.P. to Van Hammer.
PJ, I assume you were a big Van Hammer fan?
No, I'm watching on YouTube right now.
You're watching what on YouTube right now?
His signature move.
His highlight.
What is his highlight?
It really is his one highlight. It's his signature move, which is he'll go up for like a suplex, but then put you on the top rope and then bounce you back for a suplex.
Oh shit! I don't even understand. Say it again.
His finisher is he suplexes you onto the top rope and then suplexes you off of the top rope.
Like he'll put you up for like if you were going to do a vertical suplex, then he'll plant you down onto the top rope with your feet to bounce off into a suplex.
A springboard suplex.
Springboard. Yeah, that's called a springboard, you idiot. That's actually very cool. I will take that back.
That's a good move.
You made it sound so fucking stupid that I was getting mad. Right? But it's actually very cool. Van Hammer, very cool.
They call it a slingshot suplex. Either way.
I don't care what that springboard, slingshot, whatever it is.
Jacking
I
think you're both wrong about a springboard. So.
They're not bouncy? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying they're not bouncy? Are you standing on
No,
this
I'm
business?
saying a springboard is like when John Cena does a springboard DDT.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why?
Like
Hold on a
slingshot
minute. Hold on
would
a
be the
minute.
proper-
Hold on a minute.
I said
All the people in the world. You could say AJ Styles. You could say so many guys who do that move.
I know
You
that
said
move.
John
No,
Cena.
That's why.
The springboard
You
started,
are
man.
so
You
full
remember
of
that?
shit, dude.
Yeah, the springboard.
No,
started
you didn't
because
say it.
we
You
love Bobby
didn't.
so much.
No, you said it because that was your innate sense
No,
to
I said
say
because I
John
knew it would make
Cena.
you mad for this
You remember
very
that move, that
reaction.
springboard move by that classic in-ring technician, John Cena? It's like, wait,
Yeah.
what? What?
Yeah, he took your feedback and he fucking implemented it.
Yeah, he sucked and he didn't do it
He's a
good.
great guy.
PG, did you ever use Van Hammer in Revenge, or did you not play that game?
No, I barely played it.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He wasn't
But
allowed.
AEW sucked.
He didn't play all the cool. He didn't play with the cool kids. He was playing by
already
himself.
by the time I got it, I already had No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000, so I was like, why?
Yeah, he was a bona fide pedophile by then, dude.
In 1993, Van Hammer got a tryout with WWF. He faced Damian Demento in a dark match.
Did he lose?
Oh wait, he faced Virgil. He beat Virgil in a dark match, and then he had another match on Wrestling Challenge, and he lost to Damian Demento in a dark match.
I didn't have what I
How about that?
Vince didn't like his body? That's crazy. That's honestly
Uh-huh.
crazy. All right. Before we get to WrestleMania, you only have one AEW note here, so we're going to do this first. I'm sorry. I have to talk about this because I heard a lot of people complaining, but for me, this was perfect. And I'm going to tell you why.
Perfect.
We always ask for a through line. Okay? We always ask for a through line. And this episode was a through line. From the very beginning, through his arrival, to his finding out about the match, to him being unprepared, for him doing the things he could to get out of the match. Right?
They announced the match ahead
Hey,
of time.
look at me.
Right.
He wasn't paying attention.
So
He was
that doesn't make
celebrating.
sense.
He literally said, "I'm celebrating. I'm not paying attention to social
So they
media.
already
I'm
did
not a
one
mark."
dumb
Okay.
fuck
Now you're
thing.
making
Thanks for
your
pointing it
champion
out.
look a
He's
fucking
paying.
moron.
His body beat the shit because he's in this Kenny Omega match. Selling. You guys love selling. Look, selling. High hands up. Spirit fingers. Okay. Selling. Okay. You have Darby Allin with this bum rush attack using Sting. First off, reversing the low blow on MJF, showing him. Right?
Hurry the
The
fuck up.
Scorpion Sting, the death drop.
The
The
Scorpion Sting. What a move.
The four
Scorpion
pillars.
Sting.
He
Can you
jumped off
describe
the
it?
4 pillars, just like the 4 pillars
Springboard?
of AEW. Okay? He's a cornerstone.
He ain't one of them.
He is one of them, and he was one of them, and he will be moving forward. And he wins with the headlock takeover, a move that MJF beat Darby Allin with on 2 separate pay-per-view occasions. For poetic justice, it almost made me cry. But what actually made me cry, Michael, was watching
Don't talk to me.
Darby Allin. Will they get choked up? Watching Darby Allin come through that curtain and see Tony. And Tony, I said, I love you, man. That shit was like tough for me not to like cry a little bit.
I wish Punk was there so he could have rocked his shit.
Oh man.
Um,
Hold on, I'm not done. I just want to say, not often does AEW be perfect like this. Only like once a only
you're
like
saying this every time. They do
only
something.
listen, only like once a month. But listen, this shit was next level, dude. And on WrestleMania week, to shove it in Triple H's big fucking nose, like this is wrestling. AEW.
They shoved it in Triple H's nose by making a mid-carder their world champion over the guy who actually draws anything for him. Yeah,
He's going to
that
film.
showed him.
He's
That
going to
showed
film. He's going to film a movie, so it's all good. He'll be back.
Well, no, he's not actually, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But anyways,
Ooh, scoop, scoop.
I'm skipping.
we
that
talked
segment.
about this on the show last week. I agreed that I thought that Darby Allin was going to win the title on Dynamite, and I said how fucking stupid that would be. Little did I know they can make it even stupider than they did, but they accomplished it. By having him squash MJF.
Yeah.
And Donnie.
Unprepared, unhealthy guy.
No.
He gets him with the
Here's
4
thing.
moves, dude. It's honestly,
No.
it's so perfect. It really
I
is.
know that even you deep down, I know you don't understand wrestling that well, but I think even deep down you kind of get this. Darby Allin's entire character is like, underdog, fighting from underneath. Nothing comes easy.
That's
and
his whole career.
The way you put the world title on this guy is in a fucking squash. Like,
Yeah.
that's pathetic.
He
Horrible
fucking-
booking.
he-
all
dude,
done
come on.
entirely for shock value to try to grab some semblance of headlines on WrestleMania week. But by the time we got to Saturday, all AEW fans, they weren't even talking about Darby Allin. They were talking about like, oh, night one of WrestleMania sucked. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. See, they can't even help but talk about WWE. They didn't even care about
no.
Darby at
I'm
that
sorry,
point.
you missed
So-
the point. Everybody else was saying night one. Everyone said
So
night
you
one
accomplish
sucked, pal.
nothing with this except take the title off your best guy to put it on a guy who had literally no momentum going into this, and you had
He just
beat
beat Andrade.
You had 5. Oh, cool! He won one match against a guy they don't even care about. So you had probably
What are you
5
talking
opportunities in the past that made sense to put the title on Darby. They didn't do it any of those times, and how they do it at this point, again, to try to grab headlines, didn't work, wasn't effective, horribly done. It's stupid.
You're stupid. BJ?
I like Darby Allin a lot. It's awesome that he's champion. I don't enjoy the way that they went about it. As I said last week, I think they should have built this up to Double or Nothing. And I would have appreciated more than Darby just squashing MJF like this. I would have preferred more of like what we anticipated, like Daniel Bryan type of storyline where Darby's the underdog, he's getting his ass beat, and he finally comes back to beat MJF. Who was doing all type of heel tactics.
You wanted to
and
fit his
kind of
actual
cheating.
character.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's kind of like been the story for the last 5 years, and now it finally culminated with him sucker punching him back and winning.
No, that's not a match.
This match was the ultimate hero moment. It
No,
was.
I think if that happened,
He got punched in the
Imagine
dick.
if Daniel Bryan went into the main event of WrestleMania 30 and just like fucking shot Batista and Randy Orton in the head and pinned them in like
No,
5 seconds.
if he hit them both at the same time with a knee and then pinned them to win the championship, the moment would have been fucking epic as shit.
Cool, it would have been good for 1 second, and then you're like,
dude,
well,
no,
that was
don't
kinda
even
stupid.
give me that shit. This was awesome. It was classic. I'll never forget it. I cried when they said I love you. Nothing, BJ? Anything else?
What do you mean? No, I was talking and then you fucking cut me off and started crying.
I didn't cry.
You said
I cried
you said I was
earlier.
wrong.
You sound like a real pussy if you're crying about Darby Allin becoming
No, it was
champion.
more Tony. Well, no,
Whoa,
it's because
whoa, whoa.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, man.
Language.
Yeah, here's the deal, dude. You don't get it. You weren't there from day one-ish like me, man. Okay?
What are you
And
talking
Darby's a
AEW,
day one.
Unfortunately, I was.
No, but you're not ride or die. You've been off the bandwagon for about 5.5 years.
Never been on the bandwagon. I follow the product.
I follow the product. You sound like such a bitch, dude. I'm glad Darby did it. He overcame the haters, like Mike. Tony Khan fucking booking with his heart now instead of fucking letting all these other minions in there. And look, what we get is fucking legendary, dude. Cried a little bit, loved a little bit, fucking had a great time. And that is where my wrestling week went downhill, because now we got to talk about poop-ass WrestleMania weekend. So I'm going to ask you real quick, is there anything we need to talk about from SmackDown WrestleMania? Because I did not watch it.
I have notes for that.
Royce
after, so
Keys
don't
won
worry
the
about it.
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Royce Keys. Okay, I remember that guy.
And
Yep.
Tiffany Stratton beat Jordan Grace to become number one contender for Julia's U.S. title.
So
All right.
Tiffany's definitely going to win that title soon.
That is definitely her title.
But I don't know what the fuck they were doing, because they announced Tiffany versus Julia originally, and then they changed it to a number one contenders match.
It makes no sense why that wasn't on WrestleMania.
No, I don't know what they were doing with that.
Yeah, well, that would have been better. I would have enjoyed that on WrestleMania itself because, hey, I know you said AEW fans say it. WrestleMania Night 1 sucked. I'm sorry, but it sucked. So I would have much preferred.
It certainly wasn't great.
I would much prefer to have Jordan Grace and Tiffany Stratton, even though that probably wouldn't have been that great either. But it would have fit at least. Okay.
No, it should have been Tiffany against Julia for the U.S.
Tiffany
title.
versus Julia would have made more
Tiffany
sense.
Stratton was champion last year at WrestleMania, and now
She's getting punished, I heard, because she shot on Charlotte.
Champion at WrestleMania last year. Not even.
Because she won.
just
I heard
really
she
won.
shot.
A year later?
I heard she shot on Charlotte, so she got punished. That's what I heard.
Okay. Well, she literally shot on Charlotte and then beat her at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but there had to be punishment at some point. It was delayed. You know when you see
Delayed punishment.
Mike, you know when you get busted for steroids and you can keep playing while you're peeling?
That's what this was.
That's what this was.
She appealed the punishment.
It's a long process. Wrestler court
Okay.
drags, dude. You ever had
Gotcha.
jury duty at wrestler
a
court?
lot of yeah.
That was fair.
It is tough. Okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? Now, WrestleMania, let's do Hall of Fame then, since there's nothing else from the SmackDown what is it called? SmackDown WrestleMania, right?
WrestleMania SmackDown.
I hated it. I hate that they do this shit.
Did they even call it that this year?
They
No,
did.
don't.
They did. They sure did. I saw it.
I don't think they did.
Shut up. Just shut up. The Hall of Fame. Only watched a couple bits and pieces of it. I want general ideas, favorite speech, just anything you want to talk about here. Here's your chance.
I have ideas.
Okay.
Me too.
You want to go first?
No, I'd like to actually, can I go first real quick? How about some fucking catering? Huh? How about some catering, huh?
Don Nash.
Donnie Nash.
Go ahead.
Yeah, don't start at fucking midnight. Give legacy people proper fucking inductions.
Yes.
Not one video package cut up to a fucking little screenshot of their family sitting in the fucking crowd and then move on. What the fuck is that? I was excited to hear about people talking about.
I understand like not wanting somebody's son or whatever to do it because I guess they're not, they don't think that appeals to people, but at the very least, what I would like to see with the legacy is have a wrestler who was close to them or whatever give a fucking 5-minute thing,
right?
I think that's fair.
Listen, I understand we kept it at 2 hours and we're starting at midnight. That is insane to start at midnight first.
I think it was 2.5 hours it ended up being.
2.5 hours.
I was up till 2:30 watching this fucking thing.
Okay.
So what's that? Hold on, real quick. So that's just 12:30. That's whatever time zone this is, and that's just 3 hours before, right?
It ended at 11:30 their time.
Okay. So I understand. It's just tough being on the East Coast.
It's not good that it's the West Coast makes it difficult.
Yep.
I don't know what they're gonna do with Saudi next year.
Is Las Vegas the West Coast to you?
Yeah.
Ain't no water in Nevada, brother.
Coast, but it's on the
Ain't no water in Nevada, brother. That's all.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways,
you fucking idiot.
The Hall of Fame. Those things aside, I love the Hall of Fame. I look forward to it every year. I like to hear the speeches, let these people have their moments. I thought Stephanie's speech was great. AJ Styles was great. See the compassion of it from Dennis Rodman. I just really Demolition, great stuff. So just very fun. I understand they're now doing it for a reason to keep it kind of minimal of how many people they're inducting each year, and so I understand that. Years past, it kind of became a lot, and you felt like some people then were getting rushed or it was just too long of a show.
Some say that Hillbilly Jim is still giving his speech to this day.
So I appreciate a tighter production, but they still need to do a better job next year.
I enjoyed it overall, for sure. To me, Demolition fucking stole the show.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a little bit biased.
No, I watched two speeches. It was Demolition and I watched AJ Styles stuff, right?
And AJ made a concerted effort, and he said this going in, and he stayed true to his word. I'm not going to have some long speech. I'm not going to keep you there till fucking 1 a.m.
Yep.
Their time or whatever. I'm going to just, keep it short. And Jordan Grace did a tweet, AJ Styles, what a legend, had us out of there by 11:30.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, that's AJ, though. I never consider AJ to be this super talkative person that's going to have that kind of.
And what he said was good.
Yeah. And Stephanie, I thought Stephanie did a great job.
Oh, she was long-winded as fuck, dude. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Each of her daughters and fucking Linda going on for what felt like an hour before that. Can we just have each of them say a one little thing and then Stephanie get? If we had that and then Stephanie gives her speech, that would have been fine. But
and they were just repeating what was said in the 5-minute. Yeah. The video package was awesome, but you just repeat everything that you just told us in the video package. We don't need that.
Right. They did way too much with that. The perfect balance of everything was Demolition's speech. They were fucking great. It seemed like they truly were so happy and proud that they finally got this moment. Then talking about thinking they'd never get it, and now for it to finally come true, it was awesome. And them, just kind of calling out their family in the crowd and remembering the shit that I love in wrestling, that 80s and 90s stuff. It just spoke to me that entire speech, and I thought they were great.
And also, just looking at them proves to me that you can never judge a book by its cover. Because when you look at those guys now, you're like, holy fuck, that's Barry Darso. What was the other guy's name?
Bill Eadie.
Bill Eadie. Like, that dude's a fucking teacher now and probably like a sweet little old man. He was
Look at him. He's like 80 years old. He's like, looks like the, and I met them a couple years ago at a signing, and they really are like the nicest fucking guys.
And they've truly they are from a bygone era. And I love, and that maybe it's just me too, loving that era and loving that type of wrestling, but also I love watching old stories of that time, and they just seem like the dudes who'd be like great at telling those stories. And
I almost forgot to mention the ones that inducted them: Warlord, Arn Anderson, and Haku. That also made it awesome because
that was cool. Yeah.
And Warlord, my buddy, I also met him. He's literally the nicest wrestler I've ever met in my life, which you never would have thought watching Warlord back in the day. But such a cool dude.
And Haku could kill you with a stare.
And honestly, of all the people that spoke on that entire thing, Arn was the best.
Arn is super underrated at talking. Everybody always said he was
along
boring.
with the Good Brothers were also great.
Good Brothers are great, yeah. So that's why I really would have liked them to do that. I wanted to hear stories about, Sid Justice, who we all love.
No, you're right. You're 100% right. It's right. And how about dude,
it's not right that they don't do that.
I agree.
They should have had Arn induct him and talk about the time that Sid stabbed him with stare scissors.
I mean, that's a true story. That story is one of the wildest fucking stories I've ever seen or heard in my life, because they have so many witnesses. There was so many people there. So every shoot video has a fucking story about it. Where the truth lies is somewhere in the middle of that old motel room floor. Okay, WrestleMania 42. Let's talk about it. We're gonna do by the way, there's an article going live on Bleacher Report tomorrow.
I like the sound of this already.
Little spoiler alert. And I want you to know that I have become so outraged by Cody Rhodes that this has turned into a bit of a hit piece. At least this section of it is. And it's saying
honestly, that's acceptable.
Saying matches that should happen at or that might or will happen at 43, and I said it would be Cody and Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's because his
waste of Stone Cold.
No, because his appetite for more can only be satisfied by Stone Cold Steve Austin coming back to wrestle him. So that's the hit piece.
ChatGPT really did a great job for you.
That was my idea. But yes, ChatGPT does help me.
It sucks on the same level as a
Well, honestly, I gotta tell you, ChatGPT's dumb as fuck, and I'm just like, you got some ideas, kid. You got some ideas, kid.
Yeah, because you're dumb as fuck.
That's the joke, yes. Let's walk it through. Let's do favorite match, favorite moment, overall grade. Hold on.
Shouldn't we say at
like
least
per
a little
night?
bit about you?
Listen, hold on. Just shut the fuck up for a second. Just shut the fuck up for a second. We're gonna do that for each of the nights. We just separate it. Talk about one night at a time. Sound good?
I'm going to give my favorite moment, favorite match, and grade for the entire thing.
Okay. That's very... Do it. Yeah, I hate you so.
The entire...
Oh, my God.
I don't know why we're not talking about WrestleMania. It's the biggest fucking show of the year.
It sucks. WrestleMania sucks.
We should be going down the line and talk about each match. We don't have to say that much about fucking iShow Speed match, but the big matches we should talk about a lot.
Oh, I'm not talking about any of this a lot. It all sucks.
How about this? You leave for 2 hours. Mike and I will do this.
No,
and
no,
you
no,
can come
no,
back
no,
for
no,
Smart.
no, no,
That'd be great.
No. Smart. Leave for 2 hours? Please.
Yeah.
The Usos and LA Knight defeated The Vision and iShow Speed. 7-minute match. Dog shit. Advertisement City. Trash.
Well, LA Knight got a win.
Did you see the TKO CEO or whatever his name was, his tweet that he sent out in that video?
Yeah.
Did you see that where he's like, you know what, we're fine sacrificing some of the hardcore fans to get more of these casual fans in here.
Well, I mean, that's...
WrestleMania...
You don't need to be told that to know that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. It's hard to hear it sometimes when it's the not usually what WWE was for all those years.
Honestly, it actually 100% is. The entire basis of WrestleMania was celebrities to bring in the casual fans.
He's talking about WWE as a whole and their creative control over the company moving forward, not just WrestleMania.
Sure. But the whole thing about the creative control thing, like, they're not in the weeds and saying like, oh,
how do you fucking know? He just said
here's
they
how you
are.
gotta push LA Knight, but they are inserting fucking celebrities into shit, which we already knew that.
Yeah, dude. I think you are rose-colored glasses. How bad this is?
How is what I just said rose-colored glasses?
Because I think it's way worse. I think it's way worse than what you're making it out to be, and I think you're underselling the damage that this is going to do to the company.
What we literally already knew. And
it sucks. The resulting product sucks. Too many advertisements. So little wrestling. So I get it. I know the fanfare of WrestleMania.
I think the advertisement stuff is less TKO and more ESPN, because before they went to ESPN with the pay-per-views, the commercials were not to the degree that they are right now.
Dude, it's the in-ring stuff. It's the constant shilling. It's everything. It's just so much in your face all the time, and it makes it not as enjoyable. It just does. And like this I Show Speed guy, I don't even mind him like running around the ring and being fast and doing his shit, like his gimmick stuff. Because like celebrity involvement, I do get, but like it's so constant. It's every moment of every match and segment, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It felt overwhelming in this moment. It really did.
There's a significant amount over the past 4 or 5 weeks with the Jelly Roll stuff, the Pat McAfee stuff, injected out of nowhere. Lil Yachty injected out of nowhere. There's things that just happen out of nowhere. I Show Speed is out of nowhere. To his credit, doing a high spot, I thought he played his role very well. Out of this, we have gotten Logan Paul, who was just a celebrity, and he's, for some reason, which still makes no sense to me, he's very good at wrestling.
Well, it's Bad Bunny. I love the guys who take it serious and want to do it. And then
great too. Yeah, it would be nice to actually have him come back at some point, because he did such a great job.
He's kind of a big star.
So. Yeah. My issue with this overall, and especially night one, night two is better in this regard, but night one especially, up and down this card, it's like every match just felt like a Raw or SmackDown match to me. Nothing really felt WrestleMania to me. They're trying to get the Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll segment in there to try to make this feel more WrestleMania to you. It's still that match. That match itself was very weird, which I know we'll talk about it. But like going back to the opener, first off, I thought that they announced that Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre were going to open WrestleMania, and I think that would have been a much better choice to open WrestleMania, because that was a significantly better match. And the match that we got to open, the 6-man tag, so like you said, Donnie, 7-minute match that really felt like it was nothing, if we're being honest. And Jey Uso was a champion last year. He won the championship against Gunther of all people last year. LA Knight is such a hot star for you. And you have Logan Paul here. So I feel like you could have done a lot more with this match. It was all just to build to this high spot with Speed, which is fine. It was a great spot. Kudos to him for doing it. But the match itself, and how we even got there, was fucking stupid. Like, is Austin Theory just a fucking moron that he didn't understand? Okay, fair enough. Right? that whole spot was it was just such a dumb fucking spot, and I hate that type of shit. Like, stop making everyone look like fucking morons. This guy is a pro wrestler and doesn't understand that Speed pushed Jimmy, whoever it was, I don't care who it was, off of him, and he accidentally hit Logan Paul. The fuck? It made no sense.
I agree Jacob and Drew would have been the superior opener without a doubt. I think that their way of looking at it was like, oh, we get the fucking Yeet coming out, we get I Show Speed jumping off some shit, and that'll get people into the show. But the problem is, and we talked about this going into the pay-per-view, like, there's no real heat on this match. Like, I Show Speed, I think, was the best celebrity performer of all the celebrity performers at this WrestleMania. I thought he did what he was supposed to do the best
I agree with that.
Among them.
I agree with that.
But the problem is,
super low bar to get underneath. A mouse has problems getting under that bar.
And they threw him in the mix a few weeks before WrestleMania, and then this match had no real heat to it. Nobody cared. Mm-hmm. And it was clear that, like, they didn't really care either.
Whoever Usos are botching shit. Like, there was no, like, pizzazz to this match. Like,
Usos, I don't think we're into this match. I think that, obviously, creative team was like, this match doesn't matter that much, and that's why we're giving it 7 minutes, so, to open the show.
That sucks, though, because, like I said, was Xavier Woods said never waste a second. Right? Never waste a second.
I think a lot of people have said that.
But like,
Xavier Woods definitely said that.
Yeah, but it's in this moment. I wish the Usos were like, "Fuck it, it's gonna be bad." This wasn't good. Like, even if I know it was a 7-minute match and I know like all that, but the content of what we got wasn't good.
Right.
I just didn't.
The only good spot was after the match. So the 7 and 8 second match that we got wasn't good.
Yeah. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. I thought
this was good.
This was quick. I wish there was a little longer?
14 minutes.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
I'll say this.
When it ended, I was
There's a
like,
lot of
damn,
talk-
already?
There's a lot of talk about the match lengths, and I get it, but out of the whole show, I would say maybe 2 or 3 matches would have really benefited from extra time. I think this is probably one of them. I could see giving maybe like 3 more minutes or something like that.
Considering how long this show was and how long these matches were, it was fucking abysmal, dude.
That's the issue, is that the match time overall is about as equal, if not a little less, than the fucking advertisement and non-wrestling time.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Right.
It's not.
But listen, the match that we got between Drew and Jacob was really good, very entertaining.
They did their
Drew
part.
Yes.
Right.
They held their own. That's why I was like, why wasn't this the opener to really get people excited for this show? Especially, I understand why, because you have Speed and Logan Paul, and Jey Uso is a popular person right now. But like this, for the match quality that we got, really to me would have enticed someone to stick around to keep watching. Whereas the match that we got to open show, I really wasn't a fan. I'd be like,
it's a much better opener. You're 100%
I guess
right.
I didn't even think of it, but both the first 2 matches were the ones that were on ESPN. So I guess they could have looked at it through like, oh, this is the last thing I saw. I want to keep watching because this was good.
Wait, so you had hold on. So what happened after these 2 matches? What did you have to do?
You had to go to the ESPN app.
Oh my God, that's false advertising. That's disgusting. That's the most
No,
disgusting
it's not false
tactic.
advertising.
That's the most disgusting tactic in the air. That's disgusting. I can't believe that. So I could start the pay-per-view. Hold on, I could start the pay-per-view here, but I had to buy something. I had to move somewhere else. That's disgusting. Disgusting tactic. This is so bad. Oh, so bad.
They advertised the first 2 matches on night 1 and the first 2 matches on night 2 to air on ESPN.
I don't care.
And
I'm
then
just
you would
kidding.
watch
I'm just
the
making fun of
remainder
you, Mark.
on
It's
the
just,
ESPN
you're
app.
stupid.
And
but you're not
the first 2
understanding
matches
why
on both
you're
nights
stupid.
ended before the broadcast went to ESPN Unlimited.
Cool
You're
stuff.
just a fucking idiot.
So you're very dumb for yelling about that. 'Cause it's
look,
entirely different thing.
The Bellas got their moment, but
Well, one of them.
shaky ankles. Breaking Cooper DeJean broke a lady's ankle, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Can't prove it otherwise. Paige comes back, which, by the way, Paige coming back, cool moment. Can I just say
Ruined.
I was gonna say.
Shame it got weak.
Listen, this is. Hold on a minute. I'm about to say something I never thought I'd
Fuck the
fucking
dirt
say.
sheets,
Hold on a
dude.
minute. Hold on, just let me do this. The dirt sheets are making me have to agree with Brie Bella. Okay, my hand
She's like,
is.
we're gonna fucking murder the rat.
Yo, she is like, she's been hanging out with the American Dragon a little bit too much, you can tell. She's like, someone's a fucking stooge. When I know who's there. I listen to her say it. She is like, I hear Dana Bryan in her fucking voice when she says it. She's like, I know who's in that meeting. When I find the stooge, that's gonna be done. It's a wrap.
That was the coolest Brie ever was.
I know.
I will say this. It's actually sad. So look at yourself in the mirror and think about what you'll do next time. I'm going to find that stooge, though, because I remember everyone who was there.
Yeah, dude. She was like, she wants the fucking smoke now, dude.
Brie mode.
Yeah,
Brie. I agree with her 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
Here's the thing about this match. It
could have used the Paige surprise.
It was a fucking awesome moment. She hadn't wrestled in WWE in like a decade or close to it, and people popped for it, and it was a cool moment, but pretty much everybody fucking knew.
Yeah.
And imagine what the pop would have been if nobody knew. It wouldn't have been like fucking Hardy Boys level, but it would have been up there, man. It would have been a huge fucking reaction.
Here's the truth.
Not one person would have been expecting it. And Michael Cole's like, who could have predicted this? And then the camera goes immediately to a guy in the crowd with a sign that says Paige is back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who predicted that guy right there. How do you fucking know? So here's the deal. I had high hopes for this match. It was super short, and I was super let down by the actual in-ring quality of this match. It was not good. It wasn't put together well. They didn't seem to care as much as I thought I was going to have to care about this.
I didn't think
it really could have used a Paige surprise to, like, bring it up. Like, whoa! But since I knew it was Paige, it was like, okay, cool. And then there were, like, the Charlotte and Paige moment was cool. But, I mean, from the bottom of my heart, I thought this was going to be a banger. It was not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a shame for Paige because it's such a massive moment.
Mm-hmm.
She's been gone for so long. She worked to get cleared for AEW.
This is what Dave does.
And
He
didn't
gets
do it.
Dave
I
gets
think
the
it was
scoop.
PW Insider. Yeah.
Who was it?
PW
PW
Insider.
Insider.
Who's that? Mike Johnson?
Mike
Yeah.
Johnson.
Mike fucking Johnson, dude. Holy shit, dude. That's the guy right there. He's worth the money.
Yeah. So again, it just felt like a SmackDown match.
Yeah, I would agree with that. TV match. Anything else,
But
Mike?
cool that bringing in Page 1. I guess.
It means nothing to me, honestly. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Okay, this went 8 minutes, it says here. I'm fine with how long this went.
I
honest.
agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I
If they
didn't want
hadn't
it.
had the match in the first place at Elimination Chamber, then I would have been like, okay, this should have been maybe like 12 to 15, but we already saw what we need to see.
It wasn't
So,
good.
like,
It wasn't good then. It was
This
not
one
good
was
then,
not
now, forever.
For an 8-minute match, this was not a bad match.
It wasn't a good
anything
match.
Fucking groundbreaking, but it wasn't.
The
bad.
other one was last month was nearly double
Yeah.
this match, and I felt like that was a better match.
I'm just glad Becky won.
I am also glad Becky won.
I just don't. Look at me. Up to this point, I am very, very disappointed by what we're going through. I had low expectations for this, and they somehow didn't meet
But you
them.
got to watch it without the ads, so you're all right.
Here's the thing. I actually
You
watched.
Yeah, all right.
I actually watched because I have ESPN Plus. I watched through ESPN Plus, and I watched it on regular speed, and because I wanted to take it in because I did read up about some reactions, and I had talked to a few people who like casual fans who come and we talk about this around this time every year, who were like my brother-in-laws and shit like that. They were like, dude, night 1 sucked, but night 2 was pretty good, and I was like, okay.
PG,
Well,
yeah,
that's my-
You
Night
buy
2
into
was
Donnie sitting there through
No,
all
absolutely
the
not.
ads on regular speed?
No.
No.
I'm
didn't
working
need
at
to
the
do
same
double
time.
speed
It's
ESPN
on in the
on
background. It's on in the background. I'm not actively like
I
paying
think you
attention
watch
to it.
wrestling. I think you watch wrestling on double speed.
No. This, I swear to God above. I have ESPN Plus because I have the hockey package.
Swear to God, swear to the God below, and then maybe I'll believe you.
No, he's easy. I don't take his name in vain.
Anyways, glad Becky won. Get this fucking feud over with that they barely even cared about for the past 4 weeks.
Which is just crazy that Becky Lynch is in a feud they don't care about. Come on, that's crazy.
She's been with the IC title now for a year. She's back as champion. I really wonder. Where they
what do I hear? Is that the
with,
Jeffersons theme song? Moving on
like,
up.
Sol Ruka maybe goes to this now.
Be all
I don't
right.
know.
Well, I actually watched a really good interview with her, Chris Van Vliet.
Who's that?
And I mean,
Yeah, who?
it's obvious from Chris Van Vliet.
Who?
No,
Really good.
no. Who was on it? Sol Ruka or Becky Lynch?
Becky.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, she called
talking
MJF her
about-
baby boy.
And we could tell it from watching it, but her main objective at this point is who can I find to work with to move up? Like she did it with Lyra, she did it with Maxine. So, I mean, she wants to be in this. She made it clear that she wants to be in this spot. She made the conscious decision.
So
to
at
move down
WrestleMania
and
to
be
move
the
somebody
IC
up,
title,
she
but-
went with AJ Lee, huh?
Well, she got to
That's
get
really
the title
great.
back to move somebody else back up.
That's great. I mean, just working somebody younger would probably be a lot, right? More than this. So you had to give AJ Lee this moment because of CM Punk. Don't pretend. It's fine.
Well, it was a big moment for them. She hadn't even been around for a decade.
Yeah,
Right,
she wasn't good then. She wasn't good this time either.
Just, I know you don't like her, but she does have a big.
In the
fan
words
base,
of
I
my
guess.
best friend Justin Timberlake, bye, get out of here.
It's a good reference.
Justin Timberlake's your best friend.
Yes, yes sir.
Okay.
DUI guys.
He's kind of a little bit of a piece of shit.
Yeah, he is.
Makes
You
me
see his
music, though.
wife though? Holy moly.
No.
Yeah, you cheated on her.
I'm sorry, Gunther and Seth Rollins technical submission. Again,
This was the best match of
yes,
night one.
best match of night one. Agreed. Technically,
As we anticipated.
yes, but it again to me really meant nothing, at all.
Well,
it was just it was a fun
It
match.
really didn't mean nothing.
If
It's
this
not
was-
a whole
Breaker
lot
back.
moving forward here.
You got Braun Breaker back. Gunther now says Paul
Gunther will
Heyman.
be
Oh,
But
facing-
that wasn't
Yeah.
Wrestle. Are we talking Raw? Or are we talking WrestleMania?
No, this is all about WrestleMania. What do you mean? He attacked Seth Rollins heading into WrestleMania because he says, now, Paul Heyman, I saved your ass. You
Sure.
owe me.
Right?
And Braun Breaker comes back to screw Seth Rollins. Now we're going back to that feud that never had a resolution. And Gunther
Gunther's going
comes
to get
out
his
winning.
favor.
At
Right,
at
and
SummerSlam in Minneapolis against Brock Lesnar. So everybody chill out with him
Afterwards,
retiring.
100%. So how can you say it was
Okay, so-
meaningless when all that stuff has a significant
That
meaning?
has meaning.
the match itself, there was no, that was going to happen, win or lose. You know what I mean? Gunther was never going to lose. I was never in question. This was always.
Well, we talked about it leading up to the show. Like, thought that Gunther would win because
Well, it was obvious Gunther was going to win. Gunther ain't going to lose now. Rollins always loses.
He won last year's.
Listen, the match was good. We already know what's coming out of it. It was just whatever. It was just there. It was thrown together. It was
Don't you always say sometimes
what was the match? Benoit
is the proper and good booking.
It wasn't obvious. It was thrown together.
This is the most typical AEW shit.
Kurt Angle. Well, hold on. Kurt Angle, Benoit. That's what you told me before this. This ain't that. This ain't that.
No, what I said was
this ain't that.
That's
this ain't
not
that.
what I said.
That's what you said. You said it could be that.
Can I fucking tell you what I fucking said?
I heard it.
I said it was thrown together and they still had an amazing match.
Yeah.
We got this thrown together and they had a great match. They had the match tonight.
It wasn't that. It wasn't on that level at all.
I'm not saying it was that. I'm saying it was the best match.
Nobody said that it was.
I know, but he said, well, no, he said that last week, like it could be that kind of level of match, and I was like, yeah, Rollins and Gunther that good. It wasn't. It didn't reach that.
He said that like Angle Benoit, this match was put together within a couple weeks of the pay-per-view.
Yes, and that gave me the expectations that it could be as good as that match, and it was not.
Can you not fucking think for yourself?
What? What are you talking about?
You need BG to give you the
expectations. But when you're talking to when you're talking to people and they give you, if they're like, dude, hey, the Flyers could win the cup this year, brother, and you're like, hey, maybe he's right.
So you're just brain dead, is what you're saying.
No, man, I'm saying I'm easily influenced. BJ got me excited, and he let me the fuck down.
And by the way, the match was great. So like, there's not even.
It was not great. Stop saying great. It was. If this was the main event of Raw, that would be a great episode of Raw.
Yeah, and this wasn't the main event of WrestleMania.
I know, you're right. It was in the middle. It was the middle of WrestleMania.
It was a great match on the WrestleMania.
It was a really good match on a very stupid
card. You need great matches that aren't in the main event.
It was the shining turd in a shit pool.
It wasn't a turd.
Liz, you want to know a turd though? Liv Morgan and Stephanie McCurry go less time than Roman Reigns' entrance.
I mean, Roman Reigns should have a long entrance.
Cool story. This match should have more time. This match sucked.
Theme song and dance routine.
Awful. Don't do it again.
Yeah,
he's gonna do it.
It's
again and again.
That's called. Man, just when I was like starting to be like, I'm just when I'm starting to be like okay with her. You know what I mean?
Right.
We take this left turn and we're just like, all right, come back for a second. Sit back down. I felt like we were getting somewhere, and it feels like we just went the wrong fucking direction again.
I will say, you're not supposed to like her, so
I get it. Here's the thing. I didn't like any of this, so that works for me. Do you have anything to say? I was supremely disappointed considering this is one of the best builds of the WrestleMania season for me.
Yeah.
And the result was so shit. I was so disappointed.
This isn't a match that I was like super looking forward to in ring wise because I don't view.
No, I kind of had expectations for it. Everyone talks up Steph. Everyone talks up Steph, and everybody say Liv's. Hold on, everybody say
at least a 10-minute match.
Build heading into this.
And Steph is a good wrestler, right? We know that. And Liv, everyone's telling me Liv is that this is her time. She's shining right now.
I think if you gave this match 10 minutes, Stephanie could have done enough to make it a good match.
They got 6:51.
Yeah.
Yeah, not enough time to really get you invested into the match. We all knew Liv would win, so there just wasn't to it.
The report that came out about this is bullshit, by the way, which is, they did a short match because they were both banged up going into it, and they didn't want either of them to get more injured. And then Liv Morgan proceeds to have like a 10-minute match against Sol Ruca.
That doesn't make sense.
Two nights later on Raw.
Right. That report makes no sense. So if the case is then, considering Liv did have 2 days later a 13-minute match or whatever it was,
right,
that Stephanie is not well enough, I actually feel like a Darby Allin squash here would have been a lot more effective.
But I don't even buy that.
Dude, 4 pillars.
In any way, because if Stephanie was so injured, she wouldn't have confronted Liv again to set up a fucking probably rematch at Backlash.
Very true.
Can't help you on this one, Mike.
Maybe she had the concussion. Just recklessly speculating, dude. That's what we're gonna do.
They were all concussed.
Super disappointed. So now I had one really good match, and I'll say this: I had 2 really good matches so far.
Yeah.
And now we're at the main event, and I am out of really good matches. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm going to just say this now. I'll let you
You
guys
go
talk. I just want to say this. I'm going to use my platform to speak about something a little bit different than the actual match. I hate Cody Rhodes. I fucking hate Cody Rhodes. I hate his face. I hate his dumb shit persona. I think he is fake as shit.
How about his tattoo?
To where Sami Zayn.
How about his eye?
Listen, real quick. Sami Zayn, his
I
disgusting.
do give him props though for that.
Yeah, for real. Anybody who gets busted over, that shit hurts.
I
That hurts.
I respect Cody, the performer of a
don't go there
behind
either.
the
Nope, not doing that either. Respect is earned, and he has not.
Fights through some.
What do you mean he has not?
He has
Hell in a
not.
Cell match, he absolutely earned.
You traitor. He's a traitor and a liar. And
How is he a traitor?
They kissed him out of his own company.
No, he quit
Cody
because
didn't
he's a
even
coward.
sign him to a new contract. Fucking Cody was working handshake deals. What do you mean?
Oh
he's a
man!
traitor?
Oh, handshake! Oh, you know so much about it. Let me tell you something about this traitor. Let me tell you. Yeah, he said it. Notorious liars in the wrestling industry. Notorious exaggerators.
So are you saying that he was still under contract?
I'm saying
for
Cody
the
Rhodes.
WWE?
Listen, I'm saying I don't know the details, but Cody Rhodes is a traitor.
told you what they were.
Look at me. He's a PPP. The political power play specialist, right? It's disgusting. Look at me. I don't like his in-ring work. I don't like his promo work. I think he thinks he's more special than he is. I think Triple H is sucking his ass or something. I don't know what's going on.
No.
I don't.
Cody is sucking Triple H's ass.
We'll talk about it later. Listen, I don't like it. I don't like him at all. And everything he's in, I like less now. He's actively becoming a thing that I'm avoiding when watching. And honestly, this whole match and segment, I did not like it. I chose not to rate it on my scale. I just
Did you give it a dud?
I just wrote DUD. Done. Okay?
Mike, would you mind if I go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Absolutely bizarre match as far as I'm concerned. I texted this to
That's bizarre.
I texted this to Mike and George probably like 5 times during this match. I was like, this is such a weirdly booked match. At this point, the story that they're telling in the match, I don't know who I'm supposed to root or fucking boo. It's like Cody wins as the fucking big baby face, and I feel like he's playing the heel. Randy Orton came after a heel turn. Randy Orton feels like he's a fucking baby face. By the end of the match, Randy Orton's RKOing Pat McAfee, so what the fuck was the purpose of that whole fucking storyline? I got Pat McAfee, who's a heel, trying to support Randy Orton. He's gonna save the business, doing a fucking babyface slow count when he's a heel ref. What the fuck are we doing in this match?
When was that
I feel
promo?
like-
Was his promo on the Friday before? Did we talk about it or no?
Which one?
I feel like we may have talked about it, but it was maybe
We
two
did
Fridays?
talk about it because last week was then Cody and CM Punk before WrestleMania.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay,
McAfee.
because I went back and because you're right. This whole thing, and it's obvious, it was forced in there. I think that in retrospect,
absolutely.
how much of them being like, no, we got to do this, right? And they're like,
Right,
what the
it's
fuck
just-
are you talking about, right? So, but just. I just don't understand here's my question. How can you let something that's so ill prepared make it to television? You know what I mean?
What,
I know it's
promo?
forced in there. Look, him being forced in this story, and they clearly just didn't know where they were going to go. They're like, we'll figure it out as we go. And you're right. This whole build
But the
is
match
so
itself-
fucking
He had
weird.
no business being part of it,
Yeah.
and it seemed like the booking of it was like, what can we do to get him fucking out of it as quick as we can?
Yeah,
Like-
this is weird.
He said yesterday that he's been his farewell to wrestling, so we won't see him again. But and I get it, they're going for a viral moment with Jelly Roll, but even that whole beginning of it, it's like that was like the crescendo that we at this point we're waiting for in this storyline because we wanted to see Pat McAfee get the fuck out.
Honestly,
you gave it to
if
us
they would have
immediately.
kept it at that, it would
Right,
have
but then
been
he comes
fine.
back.
Get
Then
that
he
shit
comes
out of the
back.
way right away, and then a regular match. But of course they had to go back to McAfee.
Right, then he comes back though, but then Cody Rhodes is busting open Randy Orton, he's injuring his back. To me it was just a weird fucking match. As I said before though, Don, I mean you can do whatever the fuck you want. Props to Cody for taking that fucking punt. His eye is all fucked up. Apparently maybe has a concussion. So I give Cody a ton of props for being a wrestler, but we're all tired of the shtick.
To your point about
That's a good way of putting it. Real quick, though, BJ. I like that. the wrestler, the guy in the ring, like the business guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy.
Oh,
he's a guy. I think he's very fake though. I wouldn't want to hang out with him. I feel like he would try to steal my wife.
He's a gamer. We could talk games.
He's something.
He likes Star Wars.
Confirmed loser.
To BG's point about the way the match was booked, it felt like, and I'm prefacing this by saying they totally fucking went against it by the end. But the way it felt watching it was, okay, the crowd is behind Randy. They don't want Cody, so we're gonna book it as if Randy's the babyface, Cody is the heel. It was almost booked as if they're going for a double turn, essentially, is how they were booking the match. It was booked actually a lot like the match between Cody and Randy at whatever it was, King of the Ring, I think, last year, where Cody was working over Randy's back and all this. And, like, as I was watching that match last year, my thought was like, man, are they gearing up for a Cody heel turn here? Because he's definitely working more heel style. But both him and Randy were faces in that match. So somebody, okay, I get it. Somebody taking up the mantle of the heel in that match. And this match, Cody's working heel, Randy's working babyface. They're playing to what I think the crowd was feeling. So I get that if you're going to just totally go in that direction. But then McAfee comes in, does the fucking pin, which it wasn't explained. Maybe it'll be explained on SmackDown. I doubt it. If fucking if McAfee's not going to be there, if Randy's maybe not going to be there, are we just never going to get a fucking explanation for why he did that kind of count or what happened there? And then, Cody wins, and then Randy punts him after. So Randy does the fucking heel thing after anyways. So you did all that work getting the sympathy on Randy as the babyface and framing Cody as the heel in the match, and then Randy does the punt and holds the title up at the end. And I think people were just fucking confused. I mean, if we were confused and we watch this shit all the time, I'm sure a lot of people were confused.
Yeah.
I think I think this fucking build got blown up from what they wanted it to be because Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll were fucking shoehorned into this for no reason to get more eyes on it or whatever the fuck TKO thought. But it just made the entire thing worse. It didn't make any sense. And WrestleMania was proof of that. If you take out the fucking Pat McAfee shit and you give me the same match and then at the end there's a double turn, then that could be something really good. But that's not what we got.
Sure, if the Phillies hit fucking better, they would have won the World Series in 2009.
It was shades of Cody and Cena from last year in a lot of ways.
It sucked. They
didn't learn anything, and it was weird. I don't know. It was weird. Cody, like you said, Mike, Randy Orton turns heel. He's essentially feel like a babyface during the match. He turns heel again. He's holding the championship up by the end of the show. We didn't even get the whole thing should have been like, all right, Pat McAfee's out, right? Let Cody be the one to fucking take him out.
Right, McAfee should have been out for the rest of the match after he got taken out at the beginning. That would have been fine. And then fucking go through with the double turn. And then I think we'd be looking at this match like, oh, that was pretty cool. But that's not what happened.
Yeah. Ifs and buts or candies and nuts. We'd all have a Merry Christmas, huh? That's night one. Absolutely atrocious. I am match moment.
What would be your grade for night one?
I'm doing match moment overall grade for both and then overall. Match is Gunther and Rollins moment.
Agreed.
Oh God. Page return.
Agreed. Even though they fucking Mike Johnson ruined it.
Yeah. Fucking Mike Johnson.
That's why I pay the big bucks for Mike J. Mikey J, dude. And overall grade, honestly, 4's too high. I'm giving it a 2. 2
I
out
give
of
it a
10.
5.
2
Yeah,
out
I
of
would
10.
give it a 5 also.
That is not what I don't care if it's 2 nights. I don't care what you classify it as. There's no way in shit a WrestleMania should be a 5. Come on. That's crazy.
There has been plenty of 5s in WrestleMania history.
I know,
that's the thing that before we move on to night 2, I do want to talk about that because it feels like fucking every year recently, besides like WrestleMania 40, because it's impossible to shit on WrestleMania 40, but it's like worst fucking thing I ever seen, worst WrestleMania of all time. It's like, guys, you've probably watched 5 to 10 WrestleManias in your life, so you have no clue what the worst fucking WrestleMania is. I'm sorry, but WrestleMania 1 sucked. WrestleMania 2 sucked. WrestleMania 9 and 11 super sucked.
Oh,
Like-
sure. But here's the thing. I'm paying money for this. I'm watching this, and it wasn't good, and it's not good.
That's
Comparatively,
fine, but don't tell me every fucking time it's the worst fucking WrestleMania of all time.
it's getting worse. If last year was worse, and this one's worse than that, like what? You know what I mean? What am I
now
supposed to do?
when we take night 2 into account here,
It goes up for sure.
You can certainly argue this year's WrestleMania was better than last year's. So it's not even the worst of the last 2 years.
I would say they're both really bad. We got very lucky
Well-
and saw a good one.
Look, we definitely got lucky.
Yes.
Because WrestleMania 40 was fucking awesome overall. But at least last year, I mean, I think Roman Reigns and CM Punk is an excellent match. Last year, we got 2 of the greatest triple threats of all time.
Yeah.
Let's just get into night 2. Oba
I think
Femi.
part of the reason why you might look at this year's WrestleMania more favorably than last year, if you do, is that the main event left us on a high note instead of what last year's was.
Yeah.
Oba Femi and Brock Lesnar. What we talked about last week, Mike, you laid it out about Gunther and the feeling of him like, oh, you're 0-1. And all of this played out exactly how we wanted. Quick match. I want you to say it, Mike. I want you to tell me that Oba Femi has fighting spirit. Tell me he has fighting spirit, dude.
No, he's just a fucking badass.
He got out of that F5, fighting spirit, right up, did his thing, dude.
He didn't get right up.
He got right up. He got right the fuck
didn't
up.
get
Don't
right
don't
up.
He
do
didn't.
that. He did.
He was
He
like,
staggered.
He killed him with a broken neck and he threw him in the ring and fucking kicked out too. So
There's
here's
also
the
a
deal.
difference. There's also a difference between it being hard to hurt a fucking beast like Oba Femi and a fucking Darby Allin or somebody like that.
What are you about to say?
There's a difference.
Why? What is the difference? What is the difference?
Oh, one guy's really huge and one guy's really small.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, Brock. No. So from the bottom of my
Glad
heart.
I could explain that.
No. So from the bottom of my heart.
This was even quicker than I thought this was going to be. And listen,
100%.
It
there's a
worked,
lot of
but that
matches
worked.
that I have enjoyed that are not long matches.
Yes,
I think
especially with
and
Brock
Big Show-
Lesnar involved too, because
Right.
it's UFC style.
Yeah.
It's like it's a flash fucking knockout. It's a fucking run. It's a moment. It's a series. Listen. We laughed at Goldberg and Brock Lesnar was like when you have the infinity finishers on your video game.
I love that match.
Okay. Yes.
It's one of the
This
most fun matches I've ever seen.
truly. This is. I'm with you on this.
This was like a different version of that.
Yeah.
But I
really
don't
was.
think it was as good as that version. I think this needed another, 35 seconds of that.
No,
And to me, they cut a little bit short of getting to that point. It's like they just did the powerbomb on Brock and then it was over. Right? I think there could have been a little bit more to it. Listen, it was great. It's one of my favorite matches of the weekend. Everything that happened was the right thing to happen.
Yep,
I just feel like the
100%
match
agree.
itself, they could have done a little
That's
bit
fair.
more to
That's
build
fair.
you up even more for Oba Femi. But this was amazing and complete shocker.
I
For Brock
thought.
Lesnar.
I thought if you remember, do you remember Alistair Overeem?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And his big fucking sweaty ass. There's a fight of his that had a very similar finish. And I honestly feel like, again, it's this instant UFC style. He just looks like a hoss. This is a hoss fight. And fucking Oba Femi just blasted and won. I love it.
I honestly,
They did a great job.
Going into it, I was hoping for 10-minute match, all this shit. But then watching it play out, and then I rewatched after, and I truly feel like this was all that it needed to be because
100% agree.
Oba, you think Brock doesn't beat him with the F5, and then Oba gets out of it, and because of that, the crowd is reaching a fever pitch at that point. And there's times in wrestling where that happens, and then you go more beyond that, and then it ends up not being as good as it could have been because you added 5 more minutes when you really didn't need to. You had the crowd in the palm of your head at that point. So instead of worrying about a 5-star match, just go and do what you need to do to accomplish what you need to accomplish. And that's what they did here. I think the fact that he beat Brock with 1 fall from grace is huge because, most of the talking about the Brock and Goldberg match, they were kicking out of fucking spears and F5s and everything. And I understand that because you're not trying to get one guy necessarily over. They're both already over. They're
100%.
fucking vets. In this one, you need to get Oba Femi over as the guy who's going to be your next top star face of the company for a decade plus.
But Mike,
and by having him beat Brock in that way, when the crowd's at a fever pitch, beat him with his 1 finisher, and that's all it took. And then when he hits that, I think like, oh, is this the moment? But then I'm having doubts. It's like, oh, they're not going to beat Brock with one, and then he does beat him. So there's that element of shock. I like the balance of it all. I think it worked, and I think you did what you had to do.
So I'm going to say this, and this is not being a troll, so just take it as it is. Me and Kenny Omega come in peace this week. The one-winged angel, okay? But it's one of those protected moves. Honestly, what was Baron Corbin's?
End of days.
Hey, that one was super protected, but it was super protected. That's one thing in wrestling we always talk about. It's like this prostituting of these finishing moves, right? You say it all the time. That's a huge pet peeve of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a
this guy, Hoss guys, like the choke slam. It's just one of those things to where you have to protect it. It's what happened to Big Show. If you don't protect his credibility, he will look like a chump. He could have been the super mega star if you had protected him like that and treated him like that, like Andre. But here's your chance. You're already doing it. He's got the, and here's the thing. Everything I said to you guys, we talked about this. It's like there's such a potential opportunity for them to fucking miss with this. Everything was laid out perfect for them, and I always have this fear in my head, like they're gonna fuck this up. They didn't. They might have just built an actual fucking top star moving forward. It's rare to see. Look, it's a shooting star, guys. But it's actually happening.
Never had doubts that Oba wouldn't win here.
It was more WWE. I was more worried about WWE's follow through and the way they handle things.
I believe
they just really. It seems like Triple H, Stephanie, Shawn Michaels, everyone just loves Obafemi. He is the guy. He's incredible. Right, ever since he first debuted in NXT, it's just all right. Here's someone you have to pay attention to. I have never seen him not deliver, whether it's on a promo, whether it's an interview, a match. Guy's phenomenal. So they did the right thing, like you said. I just want to say, Brock Lesnar retiring, absolute shocker. Did not anticipate that before SummerSlam. I know you guys are going to get into this, but for what we got at WrestleMania, right, in that moment, absolutely incredible moment. This is, without a doubt, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He is an underrated performer as far as I'm concerned, because I don't think people give him enough credit for what he actually does in the ring. And people just look at him as, oh, he's just a monster. He's going to destroy people. But he actually is one of the greatest sellers of all time. And we've talked about this on the show, but one of the greatest sellers that we've ever seen. And when he will put someone over, and he'll do it in the right way. He did it with Cody a few years ago. We're doing it with Obafemi here. Just the talent that he's been. We've seen his entire career. It's fucking crazy of what he's done in life in general. We have seen his WWE career from start to finish. It's fucking crazy.
So his whole NFL career too.
His whole NFL career. I used to play with him in Madden. I would fantasy draft every year. Brock Lesnar. There we go. We're on the team. UFC is just, and then he comes back to WWE and he's since 2014.
Loses his first match.
Right? 2012. I'm sorry. 2012. Yeah. That was insane.
Seriously, dude, that's rough to hear.
Brock Lesnar, just, ended the streak. Didn't think that was going to happen. Unbelievable career.
Wax Poetic a different fucking time. We got it. He's going to retire in SummerSlam. You got a couple months. Chill out.
All right, well, then we'll do it again.
So it was a surprising angle because you weren't thinking that was a possibility. And it is an angle.
Yes.
I said that as it was happening. I'm like, there's no way. He's not retiring here. It just... Everything makes too much sense with the Gunther favor from Paul Heyman, and then it was all hammered home on Raw the way that Paul Heyman was talking, bringing it up, be like, just so you know, Brock Lesnar super seriously is retired. He's not retired. The favor for Gunther is going to be, I'm going to be the one that's going to fucking retire Brock Lesnar. I'm going to do it.
Where's
in
SummerSlam?
his adopted home of Minnesota.
That's right. See?
And I'm going to kill his career.
Holy shit! What state is it? Hold on, Mike Carey. What state?
Minnesota.
Oh, you did a little bit. You slipped into it. Buffalo's full of liars because I can hear your little Canadian accent slip in every once in a while. You're like, it's SummerSlam in Minnesota. You're like, wait, what?
No, I do think
that's what you said.
That's fucking you. Just sounded like that. You Mark.
Minnesota is how I say it.
You General Mills Mark.
It just in general though, I get it. Brock is going to be 49 in fucking July, so by SummerSlam he'll be 49.
That's not that old by Sting context.
But that's my point of it is odd to me that Brock Lesnar of all people would retire at this point because he can get around of his not doing that much because he's Brock Lesnar, because he's so strong. You can have squash matches, you can do whatever you want with him.
Yeah, he might. He's got enough money to where he's done, dude.
But that's my point. But he can just keep making so much money for the next, even if it's 2 more years. There's so much money to make.
Well, I think
odd to
he
me that
likes
he's
being.
never-
I think he
We'll
wants
never
off the
know,
map.
but maybe you get to a point where you have so much money that you just don't even care anymore if you make.
I don't
more.
know, because especially though, next year's gonna be in Saudi Arabia. The fucking paychecks are gonna be crazy.
Can I tell you something?
I don't know.
His daughter just graduated, right? Graduated
From
college.
college,
Yeah.
I think.
College,
I have no
okay.
idea.
Let me tell you something. As a parent, once the
probably
kid's
right?
out doing her own thing, that him and Sable are like, hey, everybody, see you fucking later. I'm going to my cabin in the woods, and I don't care about any of this shit anymore. Because he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't.
but
He
care
has a
about it.
around
lot
that
of
often.
other interests too. Like his
Yeah.
sons play hockey at a fairly high level.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
He can go
he
just
does his hunting
be a
shit.
dude.
I
Yeah,
think
just be a
I think I
dude.
had read that he wants to start getting involved in like political shit in Canada. So I think he's got a lot of other interests to.
Holy shit. Can you imagine a Canadian coming up against fucking Brock Lesnar? Excuse me, sir, could you stop yelling so loud, all right? Oh, God, he's so big. You're so tall and strong. No, you can have this province. It's yours now.
He's just an insane person.
Yeah, he is. Good shit. Penta, this ladder match.
That was a great match.
Yeah, super fun. This is the ladder match thing that we actually like enjoy. Like this should have been night one. This would have been a night one.
I was thinking the same thing when it happened. I was like, why did you put this on night one
Yeah.
to like bolster night
If this
one?
would have opened night one, we might have
Oh my
thought
God.
of the show a lot
because
differently.
this is a real, like I said, in these moments, these are almost never bad because it's
Right.
just booked around a series of moments,
Mhm.
not like really perfect flow, right?
Yeah, it's so weird that you would put this after Oba and Brock on night 2 on the free ESPN part instead of night 1.
It just
like,
feels
to
like they wanted to overload night one or night two rather for whatever reason.
Well, there's only 6 matches. Somehow, I don't understand the whole lopsided nature of this. 7 matches night 1, 6 matches
know what?
night 2.
Usually I'd be upset about it, but the dirt sheets were officially owned when no seventh match was added. There was not at least 14 matches.
If you remember though, we did give them a one match.
No, we did not. You
You
did.
did.
One match.
You?
Yeah, one match.
Not us.
So that means they were within their tolerance.
No, they weren't. They said at least 14, maybe 16. They were way off.
But it just doesn't make sense to me that like Tiffany and Julia couldn't get on this fucking card. But Penta winning we predicted that, Mike. That Penta would win. Match was fucking awesome. Rey
The
Mysterio.
Javon Cutter to Rusev off the ladder.
I didn't really like that spot because Rusev is diving off the fucking side of the ladder to take it. It's pretty
Kind
stupid.
of, but he was like leaning. I thought it was pretty cool.
I don't know. I thought it was stupid. But the West Coast
you
pop.
are so stuck up sometimes it makes me sick. It was a
I'm just
fun
consistent.
spot. Stop
I'm
overthinking
consistent.
wrestling. Oh my god.
The West Coast pop. The Mexican Destroyer on JD McDonough. I thought he like broke his fucking neck.
Penta had a couple fucking sick.
He
Mexican
did one
destroyers
like
through ladder.
off the. He did one like off the side of the ladder. I
Yeah.
think that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Penta's. It's awesome to see.
He
Penta
learned a lot from the
get-
Young Bucks. I'll say that.
Shut the
He
fuck
learned
up.
a lot from Lucha Underground.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've seen Penta since Lucha Underground, and so cool to see him on such a high profile stage and get a win at WrestleMania. He's champion. People love him. They're really promoting him. It's awesome.
We really
He is
did
their new
discover
Rey
him.
Mysterio.
We
He's
really
the fucking
discovered-
Latino star they've always been looking for.
Yep.
That is true.
Poor Phoenix is like, what about me, hombre?
Yeah, I agree with that comment because what the
Phoenix
fuck?
should have been in this fucking match.
Yeah, why wasn't he in the match?
It's whatever. Trick Williams with Lil Yachty and Sami Zayn.
Lil Yachty.
Can I tell you what? This
Donnie,
match.
what's your favorite Lil Yachty song?
Oh, boy, we bouncing.
Nice.
Is that a real song?
Yep.
I cannot tell you one Lil Yachty song.
I thought you were gonna say the next one because that's what John Cena always said about his favorite match.
Yeah. I
was
don't reference John Cena at all, so no, I would never. I'm not BJ. No, so let me up my list all the things I liked about this match. Sami Zayn acting heelish.
Mm-hmm. Which they've been building up.
Thank you for your time.
That's it. That's what you enjoyed.
This
tonight?
You
match
didn't
was
enjoy
what?
Trick Williams winning the fucking title?
Nah,
Trick
like,
winning the
but it
championship,
was
Sami Zayn
it was
throwing
obvious.
Lil
This
Yachty
is
into
so
the
obvious.
fucking
All this was
barricade.
so
Why do you
obvious.
keep saying this
dude.
obvious? When it's AEW and they book something that's obvious, you're like, Booking the obvious thing is oftentimes the right thing.
Oftentimes it
Talking
is
like
in
you're
this
fucking
situation.
Churchill or some shit.
But hold
And all
on,
of a
you're
sudden-
over here. Hold on. And when it's obvious in but when it's obvious in AEW, you pan it. It's obvious
No, I
here. You're
don't.
like, that's not
No, I
bad.
don't.
I like it. Check it out over here. It's pretty nice over here.
I
Shut
bet
your
when they
ass up,
obvi-
dude. This
I
shit
get-
sucks.
I get pissed when they obviously do dumb shit like Will Ospreay dying outside the ring and then kicking out.
Cool. Got one round.
Then
Dude,
you got a match.
I watched Obafemi. Hold on. I watched Obafemi channel his fighting spirit. So don't you ever say that again.
Couldn't be less the same.
It's the exact same, actually.
It's not.
No, I thought this was a really good
This is
match,
nothing.
actually.
This was a smack-
I thought
SmackDown-
this could have benefited from a couple more minutes, but I thought that
This is a SmackDown 10 o'clock match.
I don't disagree with you on that, but it was a good match.
I'm just saying.
I
it's
think
just-
sometimes you're too concerned about, oh, this wasn't a 5-star match, and not concerned enough about, like, they got to the destination they needed to get to, which
Yeah,
is
wow, yeah,
Trick
yeah.
Williams getting his moment.
Yeah.
at
The
WrestleMania.
life is about the journey, not the destination. You fucking mark.
You know what would have been awesome? If Carmelo Hayes was in this.
Yeah,
I
Should've
agree
been.
with that a lot, actually.
should have been.
That might have been why I was so angry at all of this. But it is
You
great
didn't
seeing
you're
enjoy,
angry
you
at
didn't
everything.
enjoy,
Sami
you didn't
Zayn.
enjoy Trick's coat?
It's fine. Like, yeah,
That was
I like Trick Williams. I'm just saying.
You have no
I'm
idea
angry
what I
about
just
a lot.
said. You have
His
no
coat?
idea what I just said.
It's
Yeah.
the white coat he wore?
Yeah, what was special about it?
I don't know. I wasn't paying
Okay.
attention. It was a cool coat.
So-
I don't know. What was
Okay,
what
so
happened there?
like, honestly, pretty much anything Donnie says about WrestleMania, don't even pay much attention to it because he didn't actually watch it attentively. He had the longest fucking train to the back of his coat that anybody has ever had in the history of wrestling.
Wow, it's really, really cool, dude.
It took
It
up
was
the
the length
entire
of the ramp.
fucking ramp as he walked down it.
Let me tell you something from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't fucking
You're a
care
piece
less.
of shit?
Could not care fucking less.
Oh,
So at least we got
okay.
that out of the way, that Donnie didn't actually really pay attention to
I
the
didn't
show.
saw his entrance, saw him, then I watched the matches. Again,
You didn't
Sami
see it.
Zayn working
You didn't
heel.
see it.
You clearly didn't see the
Oh
entrance.
my god. I saw it. Enough to know I don't
You
care.
didn't saw it. Why do you keep saying saw
I
it?
saw it.
You didn't saw it.
I saw
You
it.
didn't saw it.
I saw
But
it.
yeah, Trick Williams champion, right fucking move. And now hopefully this is setting up to Trick and Sammy and Carmelo Hayes.
I hope.
Yep.
Demon Balor and Dominic Mysterio. This was fine.
That's fine. It's a Raw,
Good.
hardcore
Yeah.
match, right? I said
would have been
to
even
Mike
better
and
if we
George,
didn't know that for sure that the
Yes.
demon was coming out.
I imagine that you did not know that was happening.
Yeah.
Same with
I'm
Paige.
not a
Imagine you did not know
dumbass,
that
so
was
I
happening.
actually would have, greatly assumed that he was going to be the demon, but there's
still.
at least a sliver of doubt.
You thought me?
You or definitely you, but just anybody in general.
But yeah, this is
Can't even
this
be
is
mad.
fine.
It's like just a broad stroke. You just took that. It's wild, dude. No, it's fine. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just like, it was good. And like, Demon Balor I love, so it was nice seeing him. It's nice seeing an old friend. I wish
The thing with this match is, like, you couldn't have had Dominic, like, fucking beat his ass for, like, a bunch of it, got a
Right.
bunch of sympathy on the demon. He's
Can
the
I-
fucking demon. Like,
can I
the
say
demon
something?
should kill him.
Can I say something real quick? In a weird way, now that as I sit here and I watch it and I think about it, it's almost like this is the one time I wish it wasn't the demon because it was such a personal fight with him. You know what I mean? Like it should just been Finn Balor fighting the dude who betrayed him in this fucking group, right? Not the demon. Like he didn't have to bring him out.
I
was
think
gonna
he brought
say
the
that.
demon out
Let's-
because the Judgment Day was like fucking 5-on-1. He's like, I gotta bring out the demon to make sure I get this shit done.
I just feel like this was personal, and he hasn't had a like really truly personal feud in like forever. Man,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think what's funny about it is like he doesn't need the demon to be Dom Mysterio.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
But listen,
But the demon is made for the fucking WrestleMania stage.
absolutely.
Then book him better to get there.
I hope he is booked better coming out of this.
Me too. Not gonna happen. Then.
Yeah, I agree.
Rhea Ripley and
Well,
Jade.
I wouldn't say it's not gonna happen. The trunks are back. The dong is back out. So we
Dude.
got a chance here.
Steph's out there on the prowl with her podcast. She sees that, she might fucking lose it.
Mm.
What about her co-host?
We found the name, Mike.
I forgot it already.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
No, I remember it.
What is it?
Elise.
Elise, of course.
Elise.
Mm-hmm.
I hate when. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get into
Are you privy to this, Donnie? That
Hi,
like,
I'm Alice.
that Stephanie has like this co-host on her podcast.
Yeah, you told me
that
about it. I
hardly
don't
ever
care.
says anything. And we
I
have
know.
no idea who she is or what her purpose is.
It took me a year to know her name.
She's the she introduces her.
I already
She's an
forgot it again.
She's emceeing the podcast. Get a clue, dude. Jesus
She
Christ.
doesn't
Not
even-
really.
She doesn't even do that.
She's like, hey, this is Stephanie
Every
McMahon. Here
now
you
and
go,
then she'll
Steph.
read an ad that Stephanie doesn't want to read.
And I fast
She
forward past
contributes
that anyway.
absolutely right, and she contributes absolutely nothing to the podcast. It's
Hey,
insane.
dude,
I don't know
Jake.
what her role
Hey,
was.
hey, dummy.
It's a fucking
Check
Donnie
cleared.
Wood.
Hey, check cleared, dude. Check cleared. She's got it good,
She did.
dude. She's got it good.
She
Chat,
absolutely does it.
I'm gonna teach her about Chat GPT. She's gonna be done, dude. She won't do shit. All right, Rhea Ripley and Jade the Green Goose shit Cargill.
Fine, she's good here.
Oh, is that what we're gonna talk about? Baby Bump Belair?
Oh, that was night one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
I didn't, but I assume
was-
this happened because that happened.
I assume
Hope
this
her
happened
finger's
because
fine.
That happened.
Mhm.
What?
I assume that Jade, if Bianca wasn't pregnant and coming back, I assume Jade would have win and Bianca Belair would
I
be
see.
coming after her. But
Uh,
instead, they're like,
suppose.
okay, well, Jade's greener than goose shit. We got to recoup, let her learn on the road a little bit or
She's-
something.
she's
Let's
good
get
here.
Rhea as champion because she's top draw.
Yeah, Bianca is pregnant. Congratulations. I wish it happened sooner so we can get you back.
It's like bittersweet as a wrestling fan because like
Yeah.
fucking love Bianca and that's awesome for her and for Montez. And then from like the wrestling fan perspective, it's like, oh man, I'm already like so sad that we haven't had her for a year because she's
Mhm.
literally one of the best in the fucking world, one of the best women's wrestlers of all time.
Well, hold
And
on.
Donnie
Right.
gets mad every time I say that, but it's always true.
It's absolutely true.
And we're gonna probably be without her for another close to a year at this
Yep.
point.
Well, here's
I mean,
the
she
deal.
look.
So
She's-
I don't know how far along she is, but it's gonna be a while.
If Tony Storm,
Also,
listen, hold on, real quick.
congrats on having fucking 4 abs popping while you're pregnant.
That was insane.
Show off.
I know.
Yeah, you haven't seen an ab in like 15 years, dude.
I
Seen
just did. I watched
every day.
WrestleMania.
No, I was talking to BJ.
I know what
He
he's
know
saying.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not what your wife was looking at.
You and your little
Wow.
wife. You and your little wife beater.
I don't-
Yo,
Oh,
dude, check me
little
out,
wife
dude.
beater.
Yeah, there's only a little bit of blood and cum
She
and
wanted to
spit
get
on that
beaten.
wall. What was on your mirror, Mike?
Cum
Blood
and shit and
That was
blood a
blood
little
and
bit.
shit.
Just a little bit, though, right?
Sabu was
Yeah,
all in
just
that
a
fucking
little bit,
photo.
That is one of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life, dude. Just a
R.I.P.
little bit of blood,
Sabu.
cum, and shit on the wall. It wasn't even a fucking
R.I.P.
big deal.
Sabu.
Alright,
And Balls Mahoney, too.
Yeah.
Holy shit. But yeah, Rhea
Um,
Ripley wins. Yeah, I think that's it's pretty
Yeah, a
best.
lot of interference. When there was so much interference, I was like, oh, maybe Jade will win, and we can build something up to this. Nope. Io comes out, takes out.
I 100% predicted every.
You did,
fucking
and I
night.
hated it.
Yeah.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. The fact that they're booking for your dumb shit brain proves this company's in big trouble, dude.
I think it's.
I mean, I was predicting what would happen, not necessarily what I wanted to happen, but actually
Mm-hmm.
kind of was what I wanted to happen because I love Rhea. So,
I think it's absolutely pathetic that Io was champion last year, wasn't on the show.
she obviously
match.
should have been on the
She was
fucking
just,
card.
dude. She was
Yeah.
there, dude. She was just giving hugs
She was
instead.
a fucking lackey, and the whole thing. I'm so happy that her and Rhea are not going to be hugging every week.
I do like when they hug.
I was gonna say, are you sure?
I do want to
Yeah.
say about this match. I think this match was better than probably most people expected. I thought this was
I agree.
one of Jade's best matches. I thought like the
Mhm.
finishing sequence was great. I don't know. I thought this was really good, and I have no problem with Rhea. Rhea is your top women's star, and she hasn't been world champion in over a year at this point. So I think it's fine that she's world champion, but the caveat to that is let's see what happens with Jade coming out of it.
I think this continues.
I would say probably so.
Yeah, and I was like
Especially
you said,
because Rhea's going to be on SmackDown now at this
Right,
point.
like
so.
this was a quick feud, so I think this continues.
it's never a bad time to put the belt on a top star, and it almost resets what you're doing, and that's fine. Creates. A cool
I mean, they
moment.
essentially did it with the entire women's division
Mm-hmm.
on this card.
Yep.
Rhea,
100%.
Liv, and Becky are like three
Yeah.
top however many.
And the tag team
stars.
championships changed hands. Paige now back, so
Wow.
they shook it up.
Shook it up. You like when I shook it up?
Shook it up.
Let's
Shake
talk.
and bake.
I would like to speak first about the main event.
Go for it.
Wax poetic, baby. Now's your time.
Don't be an asshole.
I don't enjoy Roman Reigns as a. I enjoy him far more than I ever did before, but he's still not my cup of tea. And CM Punk is a dog shit piece of shit traitor who is disrespectful, two-faced, and I hate his face. He never should have slapped that guy's phone. He's a piece of shit.
He should have done more than slap the guy's phone. Actually,
so, with all that said, knowing that they're both pieces of shit, and I wouldn't save them from a fire. I think this was a very solid main event for WrestleMania.
What a piece of shit.
Like, I mean, I'm not, look, it's not my cup of tea all the way through.
Great matches aren't
you know what I mean? But it was, I will say this, it was a great match.
People who have shit on Roman's in ring work over the years, they look dumber and dumber with each
Kudo, it's like, they were right.
Yes.
He did suck. And he has gotten infinitely better than he was when he came in. He did suck. He sucked for a long time. He came in as primetime Brian Lee. He's doing a little bit better now. So
positions he was put in might have sucked. But
Here's the deal. Let me give these motherfuckers credit, please. And let me just walk it off, all right?
You haven't.
These guys, this deserved to be on WrestleMania. This deserved to be in a main event spot. And it was
deserved to be on.
It was like here's the thing. I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can, real quick, okay? This felt more to me like a night 1 main event than a night 2 main event, but it was like it would have been it would have been a great night 1, like the best night 1 main event ever, maybe, right? But on night 2, it's not like that. But it's really like if I'm giving it a 1 out of 10, or I'm giving this match stars, I give this match 4.75 stars.
Whoa.
Yep. That's how good this was. 4.75 stars.
I did not expect you to say that.
I gave it 5, so. I don't go above 5 because I'm not a fucking piece of shit.
I also just want to say if you use like 0.25, 0.75, you're a fucking asshole.
Alright, I gave it 4 stars then. We're rounding down.
You didn't go to 4.5?
No. You said I can't use decimals.
That's not what I said.
If I can't use decimals.
4.75.
Come on, dude. If I could break in half, why can't I break it in quarters?
No, I don't like that.
Just because you don't like it? Fuck you. There's a scientific methodology there.
I said you're a
Might as well
asshole.
go down to eighths then.
4.925.
There you go.
No, that's far too high. 4.8125.
This match fucking ruled, okay?
Fucking ruled, dude.
Fucking
ruled, dude. Bart Simpson's doing this show with us today, folks.
It's easily a top 10 WrestleMania main event of all time.
Punker.
Easily a top 10 WrestleMania main event of all time. It's possibly in the fucking mix for top 5 WrestleMania main event of all time.
I have it currently ranked as 14th.
That's not nowhere close.
Yeah, you're right. It's lower than that. 27th. My bad.
These guys fucking killed it. And people, real ball knowers like BG and I, we knew what this was.
And you know balls. If I could say one thing, you know balls, brother.
I got balls.
We knew what this was gonna be. We got 2 of the fucking best in the business, maybe the 2 best in the business right now, Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And these guys just, chef's kiss right there. From the start too, the entrances, Roman, epic entrances always.
CM Punk's entrance?
Punk,
Come on, Donnie, what the fuck?
That's in the running for my favorite moment of night 1, coming out to his ROH theme and then going into his current theme. Very cool.
Oh, the king of pandering. Back again after he said he called me a piece of shit, hated me, and now he wants back in my life. Get out.
What's that supposed to mean?
CM Punk's a liar and a traitor and a two-faced.
He doesn't want anything to do with you.
He doesn't want anything to do with anybody. He just wants the money. Yeah, he would smack my. If he smacks my phone. Listen, I know his jiu-jitsu sucks. I seen it live. I'll fucking square that bitch up, dude. Straight up. I'll square his bitch ass up, dude.
Reggie fucking destroyed you, dude.
He backed down like a bitch, dude.
He did not.
He backed down like a bitch.
Threw you out of the fucking window of our suite.
I wish he would have, honestly.
Dude, shit sucked.
And if you would have got caught on George's bathrobe and he went with you,
could have happened.
You should have tied like a little Looney Tunes trap with the drawstring. You know what I mean? Like it just like catches me and shit. Come on, dude.
These guys both fucking left it all out there. Multiple announce table spots. Roman talking shit is one of my favorite things in any match he does, especially on the WrestleMania stage. Just adds so much to it. Like, we've talked about before, like, the tag team match at WrestleMania 40, the night one main event, was great being there, but then watching it after is even better because you get that shit talk. But Roman's like the master at that. And I love the ending. It was like the whole build-up is like Roman's like, you're not cut from the same cloth as me. You're a fucking old man. You don't got it in you. And just when it looks like Punk's gonna get it done, he collapses. He can't go on any further, and Roman rises up and
It's like his
wins
dick.
the match.
It's just like his dick, dude. He needs
His
some
dick,
blue
he couldn't
chew.
get it up, couldn't rise to the occasion, and Roman took advantage.
Blue chewed him up, dude.
Everything you could have possibly wanted out of this match, I think we got it. I loved it. It was the ideal way to end this show with Roman back where he belongs on top.
Yeah. Dumb.
Yep.
BJ, anything?
They saved WrestleMania, as far as I'm concerned. This is much more highly regarded for me as far as night 2 because of this match specifically. The opener was great with Open and Brock, but there were good matches throughout. But this delivered of what we want from a WrestleMania match, a WrestleMania main event, two of your biggest stars. Roman winning, right decision. I thought CM Punk was awesome. The entrance was incredible for both of them, but CM Punk's entrance felt like it was very meaningful, taking it back to the ROH days, and him finally getting that main event spot that he's wanted for so long. I know he had last year, it was night 1, but now it was night 2, singles match against the biggest star in the company. Awesome. And they fucking delivered. I can't wait to see what happens now moving forward. Roman Reigns as champion. Got hints of the Bloodline reunion on Raw. Love that. Roman Reigns has not been champion for 2 years. It's a long time coming back to this. And we desperately need him to save this fucking company at this point.
All right, Matt.
Things have not been good, Donnie.
Matt,
By the way,
you're preaching to the choir, bruv.
Right, so Roman Reigns being back now, you got Jacob Fatu coming in here, challenging Roman in the Bloodline. I love it. I love what they're doing because heading into Raw, I was like, what are they going to do with this? Just run it back with CM Punk and Roman Reigns? Nope, CM Punk, and I enjoyed his promo. It's like, listen, I fucking main evented WrestleMania. I don't feel like a loser. I like the tease of him and Cody. This has happened for a while now, and so I'm actually interested in that. And Roman Reigns now getting the Bloodline back. We've needed the Bloodline back because he's been kind of.
It's the only good thing they've done in the last fucking 7 years.
Right. Listen, it's been 2 years. Bloodline is practically over at WrestleMania 40. We saw at the end of it. Time to come back. And Roman saying, I'm fucking full-time through the summer? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's
summer starts. He leaves it on May
fair,
13th.
He said full-time in the summer. It ain't summer yet.
I thought you said through the summer.
He said in the summer.
Oh. Well.
Or come this summer.
Come this summer, I'll be back. Psych. Oh. Change it again. Listen, a match moment overall grade, Mike.
Favorite match is definitely Roman and Punk. Favorite moment, obviously you could say Roman just fucking winning, but I would probably say Oba getting his moment and the manner in which he won, how sudden it was, how cool it was. I'm giving the grade for night 2 or for overall.
You do whatever. You say, you told me to start the fucking thing. You're only gonna do it for the overall. Blah, 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 you fucking jackass. You tell me, you hard ass. Oh my god.
For night 2, I'd give it a 8.5.
All right, how about overall now?
7.75.
That is fucking stupid, dude. You are shoot stupid. You're stupid. BJ?
It's really 7.5. I did 7.75 because BG said
I know why, but I wasn't going to call you an asshole. It's more like people like Donnie and Dave Meltzer.
Happy to be mentioned in the same breath.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. Easily the main event here is the match of the weekend. My favorite moment is Brock Lesnar retiring because it was such a surprise to me that he was going to do that. I know the storyline and everything, but
fucking Mark.
Absolutely. So otherwise, it's fucking Roman Reigns being champion again because we fucking need it. Overall grade for WrestleMania, it's like a 6.5, maybe a 7. We got 4 hours each night, which, by the way, long fucking show. But when you start at 6 o'clock compared to 8 o'clock, there's a big fucking difference in that.
AEW should literally just copy that.
Right, just start at 6 o'clock, Tony. Perfectly fucking fine.
Nah.
Especially because, like, I mean,
I
WWE
go
then
all
has a
night.
fucking- WWE then had like a fucking hour-long post show, which people I want to fucking hear from, they had some, interesting things on that. So it's like, all right, well, that's another
Roman
fucking
and
hour.
What are we talking about the
on
post show when I'm asking your fucking match moments overall grade? What is happening here, dude?
Well, I'm talking about the overall
Fuck we
WrestleMania.
doing?
And I gave you my grade, but my point is like, it's too
sucked.
long for the amount that we get and the amount of ads that are in there. So we gotta find a happy medium. AEW, it's too breakneck because you're getting a fucking 30-minute match, then again a fucking 25-minute match right after. There's no break. There's nothing to digest of it.
Get it, it's a roller
WWE
coaster,
here,
dude. Get it.
WWE here, there's like fucking 8 to 10 minutes between matches.
Fucking
I'm just sitting
carousel.
there,
AEW's
Like,
a
come
roller
on.
coaster. Fucking WWE's a carousel.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a good comparison, dude. You know it.
It's not.
So here's the deal. Match moment overall grade for night 2. I will give the ladder match, the match of the night. The moment of the night, I'll give to Obafemi winning, and I'll give this like a 6.5 out of 10
For night 2?
For night
Or
2
overall?
or overall?
for night 2.
I
Overall,
wonder what night 2 the overall is going to be.
Overall, my match is the ladder match. I think that's my favorite of the entire weekend. Besides Darby Allin winning, that's number 1. Moment
Wasn't a
is
weekend.
Oba, and WrestleMania weekend. It's a
Okay,
long
there you
weekend.
go.
It's a long ass weekend. I started Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I would
And
say
it's
my
good.
overall grade. Let's average out 6.5 and 2, and let's give it a 4 out of 10.
Wow, that's shocking.
I can't believe it ended up that way.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
It actually isn't even correct.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
not, but we
It's like 4.25, but I was told explicitly, don't do that shit. So I fucking went lower, dude, and 4 out of 10 presented itself.
round down.
BJ, I'm not reading all this dumb shit. Can you TLDR me?
I absolutely can. We talked about Tiffany and Jordan Grace, and now we have Obafemi did the face version of Roman Reigns' Raw at the WrestleMania 33 promo with I'm the fucking rule. I'm
Okay,
here.
slow
drop
down.
the
You're
mic,
giving me
get the fuck
actually
out.
anxiety. Chill down.
Obafemi,
Yeah,
the fucking man.
I like this. I liked how simple it was because Roman did the "This is my yard" after
Yep.
WrestleMania 33, got the huge reaction,
Mhm.
and then Oba basically same thing and got the huge reaction.
So interesting to see what happens now moving forward with him, where they go from here, because Roman's with Jacob Fatu. Ethan,
Are they doing King of the Ring? Like, do we know for sure that that's going to be a pay-per-view?
we don't know for sure. I would assume that they do, because why not do it so that he can win?
Right. That would be my assumption for what they're going to build toward.
Oh
with
my
them.
god, a king that actually makes sense?
Yep, I would love
And
that.
they already going hard with teasing Roman and Oba, as they should.
Oh yeah. Oba called him out, and then Roman responded on the post show. That's what I was saying about
Yep,
the post show.
it
It
was
was like
great.
actually something of interest happened. Ethan Page is now on Raw. He beat Javon Evans. He's number 1 contender for Penta's IC title. Rusev attacked Penta. So a lot going on with that. Maybe
I like
gets
Ethan
a-
Page in the IC title hunt. That's good.
Yeah. So Ruka interrupted Liv Morgan. Then she got owned by Zarya during that match. Tonight we have last woman standing on NXT, so she'll definitely lose that and go to Raw.
Assume Rosario wins, and then that's Soul's call up to the main roster.
Absolutely. We got the Street Profits are back. That's fine.
Yes. I don't know
Finally.
where the fuck they've been, but I'm glad
Right,
they're
makes
back.
no sense, but thank God they're back.
His
CM
wife's
Punk,
pregnant.
Cody
Hey, get out on the road.
Right.
For real.
Makes no
Leave me
sense
the
what's going
fuck
on here.
alone. It's probably
Shit, dude. Like, I'll be like, motherfucker, you know I'm taking paternity in like 4 months, right?
Yeah, it's so weird. CM Punk, Cody Rhodes teased the future title match. We got Rhea Ripley and Io saying their goodbyes, and then, like I said, Jacob Fatu challenges Roman Reigns to championship. Reigns is like, yo, I don't know if you're fucking ready for this, so I'm going to let you a week to think about it. Obviously, Jacob's going to be like, fuck that, I need that money, so I'm going to take this match.
That was a
Mike, I
very
know
good
you
segment.
have theories on this, so
Yeah.
hit us.
I was
Vince
interested by
McMahon's
this,
coming
like-
back?
What'd you say?
Vince McMahon's coming back?
No.
No.
Still no.
I love this closing segment with Jacob
Awesome.
and Roman. I'm
Did you
glad
expect that? Because I didn't expect Jacob Fatu at all to come out here, and I thought that was an
he was
amazing
one of like a
surprise.
couple people who I thought it might be, because like going into it, it's like, okay, somebody's obviously going to interrupt Roman. Who's it going to be? He was one of only maybe a couple people that made any sense. But I'm glad they're doing this because, you know, we discussed like, okay, Jacob's going to win at WrestleMania, but are they going to follow up with it? And they have followed up with it in a big way, which is the biggest way possible.
That's awesome.
And ever since Jacob came in, we've been wanting Jacob versus Roman Reigns, so that's great. honestly, within this very promo, I thought the Usos were going to turn on Roman because they were like standing behind him during it. I thought they were going to fucking super kick him and just go with Jacob.
They're going to lull you into a sense of security and then blam, big kicks.
I think they
Jacob,
are going.
like,
I think they're going to go with Jacob. I think they might.
Yeah, I think that's
Jacob
fine.
moving
I'd be fine with
like
that.
he was about to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay.
So,
Oh my God.
I mean, like Jacob doesn't win the championship, right?
No.
So
No, I can't imagine.
But he can get a stable out of it, which would be nice.
But so, like, why would the Usos do that? If they don't help him win the championship, what's the purpose of that?
Good point.
Maybe Jacob's going to spend the next few weeks or whatever convincing them, like, hey, remember what happened last time you fucking were working for this guy? Because Roman cut his promo, like, I'm not asking you to work for me, I just want us to be family, you know, we're stronger together. And then maybe Jacob kind of flips that and convinces them to, like, remember what really happened last time and how he fucking, you
These
know,
motherfuckers
controlled
turn
them.
on each other like they're Big Show.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
crazy.
That's what's fun about it.
It's- Good.
Real quick, though, I did want to mention Punk and Cody because I was not expecting that interaction. Very glad it happened, though, because I think that means there's a very good chance Punk just beats Cody for the title.
Nah.
That'd be fun.
Which would be great and
Unless,
would be a huge
is his
improvement.
PPP bigger? Whose PPP's bigger? Is that what we're doing here? Let's put him on the table. Triple H is like, yeah, let me judge him.
Well, here's the thing.
PPP battle.
If we're getting like you know, whatever, Crown Jewel, and if we're getting like the champion versus champion match, Cody's PPP would say that he can't be champion because he doesn't want to face Roman again because he's scared. So I could see whenever that happens being a Punk Roman rematch. So that's another reason to think that Punk might win the
PPP,
title.
a reverse PPP.
Yeah,
it's classic.
It's
like, give
hard
it up.
to keep track with all the PPP.
Yo, hard to win 17 if you're not losing 16. Am I right? Yes.
Exactly.
Like, keep me
You
winning,
get it.
keep me losing. Yeah.
Get it?
This fucking guy's PP. He must have a huge. He's got big PPP, man. This motherfucker has got some balls on him. All right, that's WrestleMania. BJ, talk about Patreon, and then we'll do Smarks.
Well, patreon.com/ringrusradio. Go there to donate to our podcast. Get the ad-free version of our podcast. Get early access to our retro for Invasion USA starring Chuck Norris. R.I.P.
Good movie.
You can get our awesome movie.
Yep.
You can get our WWE Fantasy Season 43 draft that we recorded today and our best video game character ever bracket. Most importantly, you can sign up for next month's bracket challenge taking place Tuesday, May 6th. May 12th, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Good.
We're going to
That's
determine the best mascot ever.
Great to get the date wrong. That's perfect. Love that. Why didn't you
didn't get
show
it
up
wrong.
on that day? Why did
I
you
didn't
show up
write
on
it.
that? Yeah, okay.
Didn't write it.
Good. So here's the deal. Perfect. So
There's a lot of smarts.
let's talk about Smarks. I want to say this again. If you want to ever send in Smarks, I'm still doing them. We're still doing them. We're having a good time with them. But you have to send them to Gmail because I checked the Yahoo account for maybe the first time in like
that's what
5
happened.
months. Right? Just to see what was over there because I was waiting for confirmation for our new shirts and it went to that I found out, so I had to forward that along. But there was one waiting for me in there. So I'm saying
Why
again,
don't you just have everything forwarded automatically?
no
to
thank
Gmail?
you.
No,
thank
don't do
you.
that because the reason
spam.
we had to switch away is because Donnie like went on so many fucking porn sites or something. We get constant shit
Dude.
sent to that other email.
I literally
it's
found out.
unusable.
Yeah.
It's unusable.
Yeah.
But you
So-
can do that for per specific account.
No.
Then maybe.
It's just ringrustradio@gmail.com. Just a new address. That's what we're using. So, and that goes to everybody because we have people to thank. Okay, ready for this? Stephanie Kordick back for the first time in forever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And a fuck you, Donnie, to end it as well, which is wild
awesome.
to see that's still alive. Dante,
Great person.
our buddy Dante, who was at WrestleMania. Nathan Tomlanovich.
Had a
Clint-
sign. We didn't talk about that. Dante
Yep.
brought a Triple R sign. He was
Oh,
on
yeah.
the ramp and
I
we
saw
saw
it.
it multiple times.
It was multiple
That was awesome.
times, yep. I will say
Thank you,
this.
Dante.
15 years of this show. Look at us. Still barely
We made
making
it,
a mark.
guys.
Still barely
I still
making
remember
a
the
mark.
first time we ever saw a Ring Road sign and how like insane that was at like a Raw or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. What was it?
Oh, it's SmackDown.
It was either Raw or SmackDown. We were just like, holy fuck. I can't believe it. We made it.
We made it. We thought we were something
We made
else.
it.
Still no
Yeah.
money coming in all these years later. Is this made it? I'm looking at you like, is this
Love the
making
game.
it? This sucks.
Love the game, exactly.
Clint Williams, I don't know where I was at. Steph, Dante, Clint Williams, Nathan, George Cruz, Justin Gauthier, and Reggie Gill. So big thank you to everybody.
Oh, Reggie.
Yeah, he's a fat piece
Reggie
of
was
shit.
there too.
He was at WrestleMania?
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Where's he getting all this fucking money? Why isn't he giving us some?
He is.
He is.
Fucking lazy bitch, man. Fucking send more, dude.
He's a
Holy
executive
shit.
producer of our show.
Yeah, he can executive. Oh, guys. All right, never mind.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey.
so here we go. Let's get into this. Smart said darnest things. Let's go. I actually put the music in here somewhere, I think.
Let's go.
Well done. Number 1. Mommy is back on top. Too bad that ass too flat now.
Damn.
She's literally going through an eating disorder, and this motherfucker's talking about
Literally,
flat
she
ass.
said
It's
that,
crazy.
That's insane.
But it did make number 1 on the list. That's random.org. Don't even. This is the one time I actually agree with BJ. Like, this is random. This is random.
Now I don't buy it because you always accuse BG of not really using it.
Well, it's because I'm always in the middle, Mike. That's why. Number 2, BJ.
Thank you, Brock, for such a credible career. I watched you from start to finish, just like John Cena. AJ
This is
Styles.
BJ.
AJ Style.
AJ Style. Thank you for being a part of my childhood and making wrestling. And thank you for passing the torch to someone as credible as you are. I see years with Oba. Good choice, Oba. Hold it down.
This is
No
BJ.
punctuation to be found.
This is BJ. Honestly, earlier in the show, this is when I had to cut him off. This says BJ, dude.
Thank you for being a part of my childhood and making wrestling, and then wrestling in parentheses.
I
right
don't
after.
know. That's the only punctuation. It's all right there. It's all clustered. They don't know what to do with the buttons. He's like, he gave up on it. So we're gonna have fake Bella Twins win the tag titles, all because Brie needed a WrestleMania moment. Am I the only one who sees how fucking insane that is?
I think it's way more insane to be yelling about it. It ain't that deep.
Whew. I just like anyone yelling how fucking insane it is because they look insane when they yell it. It's perfect.
They had to promise Brie the tag titles a prior away from Jacksonville, you know?
Yeah, listen, dude, you do what you gotta do when you're stealing everybody from the other company. Number 4?
Dreadful in terrible.
Oh,
Hashtag WrestleMania.
we went for an end and we ended up with an in. Holy shit, dude. Number 5?
Are all these athletes alcoholics?
I don't even know what it's in reference to.
I mean, back in the day, yeah. Every
Yes,
wrestler
of course.
was
Honestly,
alcoholic,
maybe
for sure.
still. I don't even know. At TKO Group, at The Rock. LOL, you have to do something and try to save WWE from this motherfucker. Hashtag WrestleMania. It's a good tweet. That's a
Who
good
are they
tweet.
talking about?
Triple H. Big nose
I
fuckface,
think
I
we
assume.
more so need The Rock to save the WWE from TKO Group, maybe.
I don't know. Number 7?
At WWE, hashtag WrestleMania, at Triple H. Wow, you suck at your jobs. Becky and Cody Hogan? Really? Fucking idiot.
Fucking idiot! Fucking idiot, dude!
First, I want
Holy
AJ Lee to win?
Holy shit. I love when you fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Holy shit, I like that one. Go ahead, next.
Hashtag WrestleMania. Just go ahead and sell the company to Disney at this point. Had enough of this shit.
Enough of this shit, so Disney.
Wilting rose emoji.
I will say, that's very funny. It's very true. Its plant's dying. Also, if you don't think it's going to happen with Disney, all these major conglomerations are just fucking buying everything up. I'm not going to get into it, whatever. It's stupid. Go ahead.
Buy us up, please.
But yeah,
Then we
please,
could get a fucking Star Wars crossover. We kind of did get one. Fucking Baby Yoda was at WrestleMania.
Oh,
Baby
yeah.
Yoda was there? I didn't.
Yeah.
I must
Yeah,
not
you
have been
didn't see
paying
that.
attention. I definitely
You
didn't see
weren't.
that
You
match.
didn't
We know you didn't watch it.
I didn't see that match, dude.
He didn't wrestle. Maybe
Number
next
8?
year.
Yeah,
It's on
number
you.
9. Cody Rhodes just don't got the interesting stories anymore. He definitely peaked with Roman.
Is this all of us?
That's just the truth. I just
I
thought
mean,
it'd be interesting.
everybody, to be fair, everybody peaks with Roman.
Hey.
Not my wife.
Okay.
She would.
Yeah, she would.
At Triple H, LOL, WrestleMania 42 Night 1 main event is absolutely shit. And why are licking at Cody Rhodes' ass?
Why are you snitch tweeting about
Why are licking?
licking ass?
Imagine going on Twitter and seeing that.
Like, hold on, Cody Rhodes, big fucked up eye, just sitting on his phone like he just put his child to bed. His wife resting next to him, and he's like, baby, I think I did good. I think that main event is like, I think I'm very proud of that. And she's like, good job, baby. I love your neck tattoo. Here's some dumb shit. And he lays down. And he's like, let me just check the phone. I see what the kids are saying about my match. And this is the first thing he sees. Night one main event is absolutely shit. Why are licking Cody Rhodes' ass? Hey, baby, I logged off social media. I thought that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that.
That's why Donnie deleted his Twitter, because...
That's why MJF didn't know he had a match, because he's not on social media. He's not a mark like you.
He's always on social media.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Go ahead, next one.
This is what WWE considers an unsanctioned match? Fuck out of here. Tony Khan
No, it's F.O. out of here.
Fo out of here!
Fo out of here.
Fo out of here. Tony Khan might be coked to gills every week, but at least he knows how to book a hardcore match.
Yes.
He would have had both men bleeding buckets like they were Ric Flair ringside.
Is this a Ring Rust fan?
This is a Donald Wood.
Because is that about TNA?
Must be.
Right? Because he's bleeding at ringside for Hogan and Sting, remember?
There's no reason to put the at ringside otherwise.
Yeah, seriously. This is our guy. This is a guy for us. 12. So Kennedy got fired for that move, but Cody doesn't? Hypocrites!
I didn't realize this in the moment, but they literally did a callback to that.
That's crazy.
Randy getting Kennedy fired for, like, dropping on his head on a belly-to-back suplex. They, like, redid it with him and Cody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Kind of funny.
I mean, not to Kennedy, though, probably.
They purposely did.
It's probably not funny to him.
Fucking TNA and get
got the ace and eights.
Yeah,
he was going to be a world champion. I really believed in him, too.
Yeah, I did, too. I liked him a lot.
I wasn't really watching during that time.
Yeah, we got him, Mark.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I also like Deuce and Domino. Remember them? I like Deuce and Domino.
Yeah, they were fun, yeah.
These matches are so quick, I don't even have time to pinch one off before the main event.
There you go. Talk about shit. Right on smart.
What about all those fucking commercials? You couldn't pinch one off during that?
Yeah,
oh, he's full of shit. This is from an AEW one, because that's no way. I could have shit a dozen times during this fucking event.
Did you have to?
No, I'd be sick if that was happening. I'm just saying, in theory, I could have taken several shits.
I'm fucking dying at this next one already.
Okay.
Yeah, Don, you want this one?
No, BG wants it.
Yeah, go ahead, BG.
I would love to see EO's cha-chas.
Yes, cha-chas. Let's go. Let's go, dude. This is what happens when you gave my dad some form of internet, and he's just like, I can say what I want here? Holy shit. Let me see your cha-chas, lady. Let's go. Hey. This has been the worst WrestleMania in history. Retire if you don't know how to do your job.
Yeah, Donnie.
He's retired.
I swear to God, I'm saving this one just to yell at people in the workplace. It's such a good, that's a really good one. 16?
Laugh my ass off. Why does Triple Nose hate LA Knight so much? With that being said, give it to Finn Balor. He deserves it.
He deserves. Give it to Finn Balor.
What do those things have to do with each other at all?
Also, Triple Nose is one of the least creative fucking ways I've ever heard him slandered. Well, that's crazy. Like, put a little thought into it, guy. Have a little class. Next.
Number 17. They need have do another match, but a Hell in a... They need have do another match, but a Hell in the Cell. Matter of fact, they should do a PPV where all the matches are Hell in the Cell.
Boy, do I have news for you. It was called Hell in a Cell, the pay-per-view.
This one had me actually
next one.
chortling.
That one's amazing.
Okay. I don't know much about this Ola Femur guy, but he pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Ola Femur.
Pretty cool.
Oh, shit. Autocorrect is just savage on these people. They're destroying them. 19, please.
Well, I was wrong, as I thought that Hunter would pay Rhea to put Greenie over.
Greenie! let's go!
However, it appears that Hunter just wanted rid of her. She might get released.
Shit,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
This is actually a quote from Dave.
Greeny's getting released.
He was mouth breathing towards the exit of the show when someone caught him, and he just was saying this shit. This is live. Was he there in the 9th row or something? Did we catch a glimpse of him?
I'm sure he wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure he was. He was wearing a lucha mask. Hey, he's like, the best part, I don't know it's me! Good.
It's you, brother.
Which one? What am I on? What
No,
number?
it's on me, no? Yeah, it's on me.
Yeah.
Number 20. Number 20. It was terrible. Not a single match felt properly structured. The main event was a nightmare. Levesque can't do his job. People want Dorton to win. But this guy is going against the fans. Disaster. Let's see what they have in store for day 2. LOL.
Yes, dude! Burn
They had a good showing for day 2.
down, dude! Why'd you guys make my day worse? And Karma, whichever dumbass is obsessed with Liv and Cody being champs, all at the same time, it was probably Triple K. That's not good. Triple K is not a good nickname for that guy. Now Cody is hurt. Liv got a lump on her head and looked a mess. WWE might go into recession again. Bad booking, bad ticket prices, dude.
By the way, George Cruz is the one obsessed with Liv and Cody being champs at the same time.
Yeah.
He literally is. You're right.
Yep.
Honestly though, WWE might go into recession again. Great point. Great forecast right there.
Except it's not. Number 22. WWE Samoan fetish grows ever stronger.
It does.
Yeah.
It
Good.
does.
Good for them.
Yeah, because you're into that kink, man. For us who aren't, it's just whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to find my in. BJ?
Is this a singles match, right? Why do they still have match? Roman should be disqualified by hitting CM Punk the stairs. I'm confused.
Hitting CM Punk the stairs.
Why they still have match is an all-timer right there. Why they still have match? Why they still have match? That is some good
It's not even a
shit.
question. It's a statement.
I know. The LeBron James of WWE.
Ooh.
No idea. But
Roman?
I just felt like
Face
what
palm emoji.
what a good slight. I'm down for that. I hate LeBron James.
Okay, this
I
next
love
one.
LeBron James.
Yeah, I love LeBron.
I
The next one
bet
is-
you do, dude. I bet you do.
This
This next
dude
one
loves.
is an
This
all-timer.
dude only loves people who fucking cry constantly. Kevin Durant and Joel Embiid. It's no fucking surprise.
Excuse me. My number one basketball player is Allen Iverson, and there would never be another.
Well, he ain't playing anymore. So.
Yeah, no, I know. Brother, you're not telling me. I don't know.
So I
Could use him right now.
Iverson,
Gets the
Allen
C's.
Iverson would not be able to believe the fucking pussies that you love if he was your all-time.
Let me tell you
favorite
something.
basketball
He knows
That's
all
love.
about love and pussy. Let's go. Let's
That's
go,
player.
dude.
That's love.
That's love, dude. 25?
This next one is an all-timer.
Oba is now the new next big song.
The next big thong, dude. Dude, I remember that. That whole video package for being the next big thong. Hell yeah. That is crazy. That is because here's the problem. When you go all caps, autocorrect goes away. So they're not catching this shit. That's where you gotta notice a little thing, got a little nuances, man. That's how I got
Who
them.
says he didn't mean to write this?
Let's
Next
go.
big thong.
26?
Hunter got in Jade's ear and was like, hit a shit one-winged angel and Rhea will kick at it too to upset Kenny.
Okay, it's not written one-winged angel. It's written OWA, which might
That's
be
how you
the
know
how
this person's
Kenny
a
does
fucking loser.
it might be the
Kenny
nerdiest
does that on
thing.
Twitter, and he commented about this. He liked it.
Well, he referenced it as such because it's his thing to do, right?
Okay.
And honestly, I love Kenny Omega. He really is a peacemaker in all this. Do you think Kenny Omega goes to WWE eventually? I
No.
do.
I don't think
I
it's
guess if they
impossible.
kick him out.
I know. I think
No,
I think he will go there.
I think
eventually.
he very much does not like what they do there.
I agree, but I think that he's as an artist he would try it.
No, I think he'll stick with AEW. Like I see him as being like a producer when. he's
All I
retired.
know is that this is actually true, though. Jade did this as a shot to Kenneth, but Kenneth accepted it with love.
Yeah, that I'm sure that's what happened.
Number 27? Is that me?
Yep.
God damn! His hair's so wet!
Wet with two T's. Is this Roman?
It's gotta be Roman.
I don't know who, dude. Listen, honestly, and everybody's wet now in wrestling. I just look down there, everybody's greased up. What do you mean?
Why WWE put Bolt on Backy again?
Bolt on Backy.
A bolt on Becky.
For she can dominate women and be bully? No good!
No good.
No good.
No good.
I like that one. It's a good comment.
Honestly, I love adding no good at the end of something. Be like,
Yeah.
nah, man, we can't go to dinner. It's going to be too packed on a Wednesday. No good.
No good.
Just bell it the fuck out. Wife's like, no. I think this lamp would look good there. Be like, no, dude, $35 for a fight. No good. Hell yeah, I'm using that shit. Go ahead, next one.
WWE not give her matches to get in good ring shape. They have her sitting backstage, but they have time for Judgment Day and jokes like, who is the OG, El Grande Americano? Fucking horrible company.
I thought that, well, okay. Who are they talking about?
Who the fuck's this about?
I don't know. They're mad about
don't know.
something. Someone's mad about something. I know that. I'll take 30. My nephew Jacob lives about 15 minutes away from Randy Orton.
Okay.
That's a good tidbit.
This is again, my dad.
Spoiler, this is
you can't say
Rikishi
that.
talking about Jacob Fatu.
But if I'm very honest with you though, remember when I said like I just knew a guy who knew Van Hammer, right? Like,
Yeah.
like it's just shit. Like this guy's like, yeah, I knew Van Hammer. Sold windows together in Maryland.
I would love to know
what
where
is-
this person commented on this and if anybody gave a fuck.
Oh, people were like, oh, tell me where his
He just
address
tweets
is.
this during every
Let me get
pay-per-view.
there. Okay, 31, please.
Blowing her way to the top, one man's pocket package at a time.
Who's this one about?
Pocket package.
Pocket package, dude. This is crazy. This is crazy, dude. This is so mean. Holy fuck! Get a grip, bro. Next one, please.
Hashtag WrestleMania. Like, bad isn't even the word for what was trash this Mania actually was. It was just bizarre as hell. I'm not even angry.
I'm not even angry.
Seems angry.
Well, no. Honestly, he seems like this is how he's let down. He's disappointed. He's not mad. He's disappointed. Okay. Orba Fimu retire the Brock and send him home. He is new big thing now. Obafemi is going to get some autocorrect issues for sure,
This
dude.
is one of the easiest names you could possibly have. The amount of typos
Orba
I've seen is-
Fimu retire the Brock and send him home. He is new big thing now. I love it. 34?
Gonna edit this one slightly. For
No,
sure.
you fucking do not. No, you do
I
not.
absolutely will edit it. The worst WrestleMania of all time! The big nose! Offensive word that starts with R.
And ends in
has done it
E-tard.
again! Stop blaming Ari, Marks! Hashtag WrestleMania. Night 2 will be terrible! Sammy Isis, member will retain!
Yikes, dude.
This is such. I'm on a wild. This is a
I just
wild
want to say,
ride.
the person that wrote this is an absolute fucking piece of shit human being.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this person right now is working at the grocery
Donald.
store trying to. He's like, you gonna need the cleaner? You need me? I'm gonna put the cans on here. Fucking John Moxley is the best. You get it. He is the best.
What is wrong with you?
He's the best though. He's right. You're right.
What are you saying?
This is a good one. I might have you yell it again. Write
Nope.
that down.
I'm good.
Next.
Like, maybe 2 hours of actual wrestling on an 8-hour show. Man, I feel for those poor saps who spend thousands to watch this crap live.
Oh, that's true too. I didn't even think about that. Imagine being like, you know what? Fuck the prices. It's my family. We're creating a moment. Be like, what just happened? Where'd Liv Morgan go?
We didn't really talk about it, but honestly, like, for me, the time between matches was not even a huge deal, because you go get something to eat, take a piss, like, look on your phone. It's gotta be horrible for the people that are actually in the stadium, though.
Yeah, it's like, can I tell you what it's like? It's the reason I'll never go to a Raw or SmackDown ever again versus a pay-per-view. when you go to see Raw or SmackDown, there's so much time where you're just like, what is happening where nothing is going on? Like, it's just so boring. There's so much downtime. And that's what this felt. There must be so much fucking downtime for them. Like, you go see a hockey game or something, it's like, hey, there's like 2 times where you gotta chill. Otherwise, it's fucking action, man. All right, what number am I on?
36.
Rohan Regimus, forever champ now, Pools.
Rohan Regimus.
Rohan Regimus, forever champ now, Pools. This guy in praying hands. 37.
It was awkward because this was the finish. Orton was supposed to win. It did not because he is injured.
Oh, look, we got conspiracy theories. Let's go. Do you think maybe?
Hence
Just maybe.
Hence the punt and the title shot and leaving the ring. Probably do a return match at Backlash if he's cleared. And if not, push it to SummerSlam.
Dude, this dude.
This person thinks they're so fucking smart.
Look at me. I'm gonna look at me. Look at me right now. I will put the odds at this person being a Wrestling Observer subscriber at about 71% right now.
Higher.
No, because most people still don't know him. But he's just dumb enough. He thinks he's smart enough, but just dumb enough to be the perfect fucking target for this guy. So
Does anyone think that maybe?
Just maybe. Beautiful.
Cody wasn't supposed to win?
Oh, I do, yes, I do.
Crazy.
I don't think he should have won. 38, please.
I'll switch to you, Donnie. I'll read the long one.
Okay. Brock lost clean to one black man and said, my time is up. Did you see Kofi's response? He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, finally I've
Avenged.
I've been avenged. Yes. It's hilarious, dude. I love it.
All right, our last mark, 39. 0 out of 10 if WrestleMania 40 was peak. Tonight was rock bottom. That was so bad. This didn't feel like the biggest show of the year. It was more like Ads Mania.
Got him!
Wow.
They've devalued the product so much that the actual thing that matters, the wrestling, means nothing. The main event was a mess that the crowd didn't know how to cheer. TKO has completely ruined WWE, and it's just sad.
Dude, my guy, how are you fucking so dialed in on this? This guy's getting it. You don't. Man.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Crazy, crazy, crazy world that you're living in. All right, give me your favorite, BJ.
Orba Fimu retire the Brock and send him home. He is new big thing now.
He is new big thing now. Michael?
I would love to see Io's cha-chas.
Yeah. You, okay.
Wait.
What?
I don't know much about this Ola Femur guy, but he's pretty cool.
What number is that?
That's number 18.
Oh, so I'm crying. I write them down. Okay, here's the ones that I wrote down.
Oba is now the new next big song.
What number is that?
25.
Ah, damn it, it's another one.
That's such a good one.
Well, you're reading them, so I don't have to. It works perfect.
Why did WWE put Bolt on Backy again? Where she can dominate women and be bully?
Number?
No good!
No good! What number is that?
They did some good ones this year.
Wow, you suck at your jobs. Becky and Cody Hogan? Really? Fucking idiot. I like that one a lot. Fucking idiot is one of those slide in there. This has been the worst WrestleMania in history. Retire if you don't know how to do your job. That's a really good one. I like that one. I'm using that one in public as often as I can. And of course, well, I got two more here. My nephew Jacob lives about 15 minutes away from Randy Orton. That's a good one. That's a
good one. I almost read that one too.
And I guess I have to censor. I've been told I have to censor. The worst WrestleMania of all time. This big nose R word has done it again. Stop blaming all remarks. Night 2 will be terrible. Sammy, ISIS member, will retain.
That was wrong, by the way. He did not retain.
Not retain.
He was wrong in a lot of ways, Mike.
It's also really fucked up to call him an ISIS member.
Yeah, I was going to say, my bigger problem was not his incorrect prediction and more this inference that he was a terrorist. But, ringrustradio@gmail.com.
They really sullied the name of ISIS within the realm of our Smarks comments. At least I've lost all respect for the ISIS. I mean,
seriously.
That was all in good fun.
That was in good fun. This one is not.
No.
All right, guys, ringrustradio@gmail.com. Keep those smarks coming. We absolutely love doing that segment. But it's time for us to move on to Dirt Sheet Busters.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies, anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
I got Dirt Sheet Busters, Mike.
Guys,
Sorry.
WrestleMania
It was
week.
abrupt. I'm sorry. I came back from
Yeah, that
work.
was bizarre. WrestleMania week, all eyes on the professional wrestling world, and that means that the dirt sheets were out in full force, and they were lying their fucking asses
It's
off.
their week, too. You know what I mean? You know how
It
the whole
is.
week
It
is
is.
like, that's what we're going to miss about Saudi Arabia. It's like, it's the whole week that goes around it. The indie shows, the Comic-Con fests, like, all the people coming out of the woodwork involved with wrestling come to that area, right? And
Well-
that brings out the worst in the dirt sheets.
Don't worry, because I promise you the sheets ain't going to miss a fucking beat when it goes to Saudi Arabia.
I bet you $100 there will be nobody on that beat, my friend. Sean Ross Sapp ain't
No.
making that journey.
They'll lie from their own homes, though.
Do you think Sean will get out?
I don't think he'll go.
I don't know. I think he will. I think he's gonna have to prove himself. If he can actually get to Saudi Arabia to cover WrestleMania, I'll buy him as a journalist.
I'll never buy him.
I need him. Hold on, real quick. He has the helmet with the red cross thing, like the people in the war zones.
Did you see him and Alf chopping each other?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I did.
it was on
All I
NBC
did.
show.
Please link me that immediately.
It was
BJ.
disgusting.
All I saw was Alv and Davey looking like the most beautiful Florida couple I have ever seen in my life, dude. They're
There was no
gorgeous
reaction to this shit with Alvin and Sean said, by the way.
Can I tell you what they look like? Do you ever see the movie The Birdcage? That's what Alv and fucking Brian Alvarez look like.
I thought Melts looked like fucking Weekend at Bernie's with whatever he was
It's
wearing.
just
very
an
similar.
amalgamation of a million 80s and 90s movies.
Mm-hmm.
This first one's from bodyslam.net. Roman is going to feud with top stars, per Common Sense.
Yeah, per my brains.
It's crazy.
New information from Bodyslam indicates that Gunther and Obafemi are both expected to be part of Roman Reigns' upcoming feuds following WrestleMania 42. While neither of them are the first one, so you're already kind of fucking off on that. That lines up with recent speculation that WWE's been planning major matches involving Reigns as the company builds its next phase of top-level rivalries. Major matches involving Roman Reigns, yes.
Oh, you're a biggest star. That's crazy.
This
And
just
by the
in,
way,
the
one-
Eagles are using Jalen Hurts as part of their offense. It's crazy, huh?
Maybe they shouldn't.
Yeah, shut up, man! I'll fucking swing on you, but guess what? We're going to trade Tanner McKee, and then we're going to draft the quarterback next year because we're going to get rid of Jalen Hurts. You heard it here first.
But the Obafemi part's my favorite. I watched the fucking
Right.
post show too with them
Yeah,
talking about
seriously,
each
what the
other. We all saw it.
So
Thanks,
stupid.
man.
He's like, I kept it on. This is for the guys who didn't.
This next one's from F4W Online.
Yes.
Melts cries like a bitch about WrestleMania attendance. Gets owned.
That seems ignorant. That seems very ignorant, dude.
Meltzer said even though ticket sales for WrestleMania 42 are down about 17% compared to last year, that won't stop WWE from announcing a fake attendance number during the
Fake
event.
news!
oh my god.
That'll be
give me a break.
close to last year's number. Let's see what we got here. WrestleMania 41 Night 1, so last year, 58,538.
Terrible.
The number WWE announced for Night 1 this year, 50,817.
Wow.
817. It's
Terrible.
about 8,000 off, so they certainly didn't announce a close number. And then WrestleMania 41 Night 2 last year, 60,103. WrestleMania 42 Night 2 this year, 55,256. So,
Wow.
Meltz is wrong.
Well, no, he's not wrong. You know what he did? He called out their bullshit, and they couldn't go on with their lies.
That's certainly how it happened.
They changed the booking because of him.
How fucking pissed was Meltz when John Cena added one person to attendance for Night 1 when Bianca said she was pregnant?
He was definitely mad.
Why did he hate babies or something? What is the inference here?
The inference is that they added a zygote to fucking night one attendance.
Oh,
so how
yeah.
mad would Meltz be for that?
Oh, I gotcha. You're making a little yuck.
No, it's just reality. He probably did cry about that.
Good.
That's from Wrestling Observer Newsletter. Gee, I sure can't wait for Orton and McAfee vs. Cody and Jelly Roll.
I almost threw up in my mouth at you saying all those words together like that. That was crazy.
According to Dave Meltzer in the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Newsletter, WWE is planning for Randy Orton and Pat McAfee to team up against Cody Rhodes and Jelly Roll at the May 9th Backlash Premium Live event in Tampa. Oops, that ain't happening.
One guy retired.
One guy retired from wrestling. This is so far off. Meltz for a week had people fucking crying and bitching and moaning about this. And
You saw the segment. That's the thing. Like, you saw the segment. There's these 4 people involved.
Yeah.
Well, could be a tag match. You know, Mike? Plans change.
Plans change. And they change often because they're trying to change it for Dave.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
You ready for the honorary Dirt Sheet Buster of the week?
Yes.
It's MJF.
Okay.
Oh.
BJ Bethel. That name ring a bell to either of you guys?
BJ Bethel.
BJ Bethel.
No. Bethel Township near me.
He's that guy on Twitter, right? Is that
guy,
like Mel's
that guy on Twitter, for sure.
Didn't like Mel's get some wrong numbers from him?
Yeah, so basically,
AEW?
he's a fake fucking reporter. Doesn't work for any.
So what we call in wrestling, we call them reporters.
Call them dirt sheet reporters. He doesn't really work for any outlet. And he pulled numbers out of his ass for the streaming numbers for AEW Dynamite on Max. He just made up numbers, and then Meltz for months has been just running with those numbers, even though there was no source or anything for these numbers. So he's that guy.
So you didn't like him, and he anonymously sourced them, so got it. You're discrediting him. Got it.
So he made shit up. Right. So BJ Bethel tweets, MJF is expected to be filming at least one movie immediately following his loss to Darby Allin on Dynamite tonight. Mm-hmm. His name has been on schedules and call sheets for months. MJF replies, nope. BJ Bethel replies, MJF says otherwise.
Can confirm. That's crazy. That's a good interaction. That's honestly a good Bethel back out. That's a good. I'm with Bethel. I'm with this Bethel.
The Bethel back out.
Bethel back out's a good.
There's a guy on wrestling Twitter who's pretty well known, Nick LaPiccolo. He's an agent and he represents.
Time it out.
The Bethel back out.
Do it again. Do it slower so I can follow along. Because I heard a pickle. I heard you say pickle in there, and I'm couldn't wake it out.
A guy on wrestling Twitter. He's pretty well known. Name is Nick LaPiccolo.
He's an
agent.
Piccolo.
He's an agent in Hollywood, and he represents a lot of current WWE
with that
wrestlers.
Name.
Yes.
Unfortunate. Change it to Johnson.
He is always going off on fucking Melts and stuff, and pretty funny shit. I think he's might be on drugs or something. He's always talking.
Fuck yeah, I love that shit.
But he's an agent in Hollywood, so he knows the lingo, and he basically is like, what the fuck are you talking about? Saying he was on call sheets for months. There's no call sheets months in advance. That's not even proper terminology in the movie business. So this BJ Bethel guy just making random shit up. Has no idea what he's talking about and got owned by MJF.
I mean, dig it all around. 365. Love it.
Go. Next one. It's from PW Insider. How about them longer match times on WrestleMania Night 2?
I mean,
really?
compare is are we averaging? Because it might be a higher average.
We'll get to it. According to PW Insider, there's an expectation internally that the matches on WrestleMania Sunday will run longer compared to the first night. The report notes that people within WWE are expected to extend match times across the board.
Ooh.
Especially after. So, can't be saying that.
Across the board means every match, Mike.
Yep. Especially, and we're going to do a comparison, especially after Saturday's lineup.
You don't have to. We saw them. We did it earlier.
No, we didn't. Saw several bouts fall under the 10-minute mark, including matches featuring Becky Lynch, AJ Lee, and Liv Morgan. At this point, it's still unclear whether the change is a direct response to the backlash from WrestleMania Saturday or something that was already part of the plan. All right, let's go over the match times real quick. We're gonna compare them like for like, the longest with the longest.
I don't care.
And then
I'm
so
gonna
on.
take a break. Okay.
Hey.
Night 1 match times. The longest match 22:45, and night 2 the longest match was 33:40. So okay, that was longer than night 2. Second longest on night 1 17:50. Second longest on night 2 15:10. Nope. Third longest on night 1 14:10. Third longest on night 2 10:30. Nope. Fourth longest on night 1 8:35. Fourth longest on night 2 10:10. Okay. Fifth longest on night 1 8:15. Fifth longest on night 2 7:10. Nope. Sixth longest on night 1 is 6:50, and then on night 2 is 4:50. So if you're comparing those, it's 4 matches were longer on night 1, 2 matches were longer on night 2. So they did indeed not lengthen the matches.
And there was one less match on night 2.
Yep.
Which is very bizarre.
Yeah.
If you're paying for the show, right, you got one less match.
Yeah, but
You got Danhausen, man. You
You did get Danhausen.
It was a good segment. The mini wrestlers. Michael Cole's like, Netflix! They told me I could say that!
That is crazy to man just
That's
yell.
insane.
He's like, that's like getting like the free word to say like, the R word or the N word or something. You're like, I can really say it? Like in public? You're like, holy shit. You're like, yeah, you might not want to.
He fucking screamed at the top of his lungs.
Just because you got the permission
Yeah,
doesn't
seriously.
mean you should.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go down to this tough part of town and say those bad words. It's a bad idea, pal. Still repercussions for you saying it.
You ready for the coup de grace?
Yes, please.
It's from bodyslam.net. WWE was optimistic that Nikki Bella was going to wrestle on one leg.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Bodyslam.net reports. By the way, this is about a day before WrestleMania Night 1, okay? I believe this is from Friday. Bodyslam.net reports that WWE officials are optimistic Nikki Bella will still be able to compete at WrestleMania 42, even after she was recently spotted wearing a walking boot. Apparently, Bella is scheduled to undergo another medical evaluation today ahead of SmackDown, which will likely determine whether she receives clearance in time for her scheduled match. So she
just
did
leave
not.
it at that then.
She did not receive clearance. Paige replaced her. Smoking gun in this whole situation. Nikki Bella on the post show after night 1 of WrestleMania is like, my ankle's fucking broken. I have torn ligaments.
Damn.
Weeks ago, I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it for WrestleMania, and we were thinking, like, what are we going to do? And that's when we thought, like, oh, Paige is the only person that would make sense to be able to replace me. So it's known for fucking weeks.
Wow.
Weeks. But a day before WrestleMania, Bodyslam.net's telling us WWE's optimistic Nikki's going to be able to wrestle.
Wow.
Doesn't get much worse than that.
That's
terrible.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
Wow.
crazy. dude.
All he had to do was leave it at, hey, she's going to get evaluated before WrestleMania, and, we'll go from there. But no.
But I feel like not even that was true, because I think the evaluation already happened by that point.
Sure, but at least he would have had, like, a little out.
Yes, well, he said they were optimistic. They were not optimistic. They knew.
Or maybe you should report facts. You should start fucking people like other reporters do and get the facts.
Good point.
You know what I mean? That's how it is in journalism now, right? I just don't have a
And then
tight
the other
enough.
person doesn't get punished at all.
I just don't have a tight enough butt.
Yeah, and when they
I don't
release
think.
They
statement,
really don't
fucking
even have
say
to
anything.
address it at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't say anything.
I mean,
No, he didn't say anything.
he came out and he was like,
said nothing.
I had to say sorry to my wife.
No,
he
he's
didn't say
like,
that.
I had to have some tough conversations with my loved ones. It's like, well, why
Yeah,
is
they
it,
say
what was
sorry to my
so
wife.
tough about it if you just told me a fucking couple weeks ago that nothing happened?
He was saying,
What's so tough?
he said what he said. He was speaking through the lines, brother. You gotta read between them.
No, you don't. That's literally what you shouldn't be having to do.
Nah. That's when you're living a lie. Let me tell. Okay, you know what? Since we're coming clean, me and BJ spent a weekend at an adults-only resort
Nice.
about 2 years
you
ago.
didn't.
You were
Yeah,
not
awesome.
invited.
No,
BJ was
Good.
BJ was unconscious, but we
Oh.
spent the time together. Weekends that Bernie's them.
Did you interlock fingers?
Yes, we were interlocked. Yes.
Did you interlock dongs?
I was gonna say, we were one. I
like
definitely
buffing,
turned him
man.
into a human centipede of sorts.
Like two snakes wrapped around each other.
It's a good visual, yes. No. More like garden varieties.
Yikes, dude.
All right.
One of them was like an inchworm.
BJ, how'd we do? Mike, how'd we do? Oh, talk about fantasy. We're running out of time.
We're fine. Guys, Final Fantasy standing update for
Final
season
Fantasy?
42.
Ugh, let the nerds fucking nerd out. 7's the best.
That's one thing I never could care less about. Is fucking
Dude,
Final
dude,
Fantasy.
let me tell you something. The music in some ways is okay, I guess, but that's literally the only redeeming quality. If you like Zelda and all that shit, you are fucking
I don't like
unbearable.
RPGs at all. Just don't.
What does RPG stand for?
Role-playing game.
Oh, yes. Look, I am the wizard of Down Under, and I've got 4 spells to cast. Fucking dweebs, dude. Get a pair of skates and shut up. Jesus Christ.
Don't you have like a gaming channel?
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Finishing in last place, 8th with negative 17.5, Donald Wood.
Damn.
Damn,
dude,
you
that's
suck
crazy.
so much. I love it.
Anything to say?
I was lighting a blunt,
Pathetic.
saying goodbye to my team's chances of really happening.
In 7th with negative 5, Reggie Gill.
Yeah, look who's down here with me.
I don't know
Now
what happened to Reggie.
look who's down here with me now, huh? We're at the bottom of the Titanic. We're third class. Like, nah, dude. You're not any better than me. Fuck you.
In 6th with 2.5, Skinner.
He's also not very good, so.
He's great. Great. In 5th with 5, George Cruz.
Yep.
This is just not a very lot of points. I feel like we're not in it.
In 4th with 20, Daniel Hayden.
It still feels really low.
All right, now it'll start to get interesting from here. In 3rd with 110. That's 90 more than 4th.
Wow.
Mongo.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Is it BJ? Is it Mike?
In 2nd with 145.
Mike came in second because Mike's disappointed. I can hear it in his voice.
Big Money Mike.
Yeah, I can hear it in your voice. You were sad, dude. Because you were trying to put on airs, and I could see right through your little ruse, dude. I could feel the little tear. Like it was like WrestleMania. No. I saw the look. The same look that you came up after the no ticket on day 2 WrestleMania. You came up to me like, I'm not going to go to WrestleMania. Right there, I got hear it. I heard it.
Trick Williams doing it. Winning the championship. Hell yeah.
I literally had no belief that I was going to win because I predicted literally the entire WrestleMania card correct except for
literally the whole card.
Except for Cody Randy. Everything else I predicted right, so I expected BG to win. And BG did win. In first place, 165.
Wow.
That was great.
We were tied after night 1, and then night 2, you had 2 people who I knew were going to win, and I had 1 who I knew I was going to win. So,
Gum, dude.
You know what the problem is? I drafted a pregnant woman with my first round pick. That really screwed me over.
We were confident she was coming back.
I know. If she would have, she probably would have won the Royal Rumble and the title. But
yeah.
Fucking Montez.
She should have did that then get pregnant.
All right, BJ, any
Pull
words?
out, Montez.
No.
What?
That child is going to be a star.
For real.
But yeah, you. Anything?
What about me?
You won.
Oh yeah, can't believe it. We fucking did it, Donnie.
You should call your dad and be like, Dad, I fucking did it. I finally won. I won something. Are you proud of me? He's like, who the fuck is this?
I won 2 fantasies.
I'm calling me here.
And BG won once in the first 40 years, and now he finally was won 2. I don't know what's going on.
How many times have I won, Mike? Check your records.
None.
At most, literally 1, and maybe not even that.
Nah, I bet you if you go through the history, I bet you I've won a few. Can you check the history?
Like the 4 of us, maybe.
I don't even think so,
back
dude.
when Cahill was doing it?
Dude, I literally don't even think so. I think he might have won once.
Let me tell you something. If you can prove to me that I've never won before, I'll try.
You try all the time.
Look at me. Me and ChatGPT put in a lot of effort, but my brain will do the other work. Okay. I'll try, and I guarantee I'll win.
My brain will do the other work.
So
this dude's a fucking moron.
Yeah, you are a moron.
That is not true. But let's talk about email.
All right, we got 1 email, and it's from Dante fucking Kane Yeager.
Yeah, baby.
Subject, I don't know, because Donnie didn't provide one, but it's about WrestleMania, because he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boys. Hope y'all are well. This year I attended not only my 5th WrestleMania, but also my 3rd straight one in a row, and now thinking about it, it'll probably be my last for a long time.
That's true. It's going to be in Saudi Arabia from now on.
But yeah, you don't want to go there. Going to Vegas and hanging out with my friends is one thing, but being the only one out of my friend group from Utah attending WrestleMania is another, and interacting with thousands of wrestling nerds is something else entirely.
Yeah, that's true.
Spitting right there. After an extremely crazy weekend with friends and fellow wrestling fans, I can say without a doubt it was complete ass.
Awesome. I love it.
I didn't drink, so I was the DD for all the car rides and had to bear the crap show that was night one. I don't smoke the devil's lettuce, so I couldn't have fun in a way and pick up the nearest chick standing on street corners of Vegas. Okay? Nor pretend
They're inside. Hold on, they're inside.
Nor pretend, yeah, they've graduated over the years.
It's allowed there. You don't have to do. I mean, listen. Well, it depends on the part of town. You can find that elsewhere.
Nor pretending to enjoy ass ads and crazy short matches at Mania, and I forgot to bring my Triple R shirts I bought to rep Triple R at Mania. Luckily, though, I was able to take my Triple R sign. Hope you all saw it. Yes, we did.
Yeah,
it was
very
fucking
good.
cool.
Thank you, Dante. Appreciate you.
Yep,
Appreciate
love
that.
it, man. Finally, I just want to say, given the circumstances that is WrestleMania now, I think this is the wrong direction the company is moving to. Not a fan of all these ads nor short-ass matches. Sure, some like Brock vs. Oba was short, but that's all it needed to be, and the story told was amazing, but others just felt rushed and out of place. I'm not too happy Cody won. I flipped him off during his entrance and flipped him off while he was wailing back up the ramp or walking.
Oh my god.
I felt
I love
bad,
it. I
though,
support that fully, by the way.
I
Show
felt
me
bad,
care.
though, after seeing how bad his eye was. CM bitch. Now, I don't know if y'all heard it on the broadcast, but I did not record his entrance. I flipped him off and started to cuss him out hard. I told him he was a piece of doo-doo, call him a crybaby, and a worthless motherfucker.
Oh my god.
And I will die on
This
this
is
hill.
insane.
I will die on this hill. So he did notice me. He heard my ass too, and I'm proud of it.
Let's
I
go,
was maybe
dude.
10 feet away from him, so I'm positive you heard me heckling him, which I'm proud of. Fuck CM bitch ass punk for life!
Let's go, dude. This is my guy. Dante gets it, dude.
I mean, if he heard you, he played it off well, because he was pretty locked in on his entrance.
Yeah. You can imagine you just trying to lock in, and you just hear a dude like, "You suck dick. You're fucking terrible. You
CM
bitch. CM bitch."
This is insane.
I would just be.
Anyways,
giggling.
boys, there's a whole lot more to say, but not enough time. I'll put together a video of all the WrestleMania moments I captured on my phone and upload them to Facebook so y'all can check out my perspective from my seats. Take care, y'all, and hopefully I can see y'all soon again. I'm so hopeful one day we can all meet up and hang out, even if it's not a wrestling-related event. Just meet up and spend time with the Triple R family. Thank you guys for what you do. Much love, boys. P.S. to all my Triple R family who I didn't see at Mania. Sorry, Sunday was the only day I could have seen some of you. Couldn't get more free time due to my friends I was with. Till next time.
I love it though. I love people trying to get
I
together.
hope you had fun, even though you said it was ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to see an amazing main event.
Complete ass.
That's wild about these flipping people off and cursing them out.
Can I say something real quick about, because I think being in Vegas limits how many families want to go. I just think that's just a part of it. Did we get to see the last really good WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Like, because with the
We saw the last
experience.
one before the whole fucking transition, so probably.
And now it's going to be in Saudi Arabia, so that's different. So we have to see where it is in 2 years. But WrestleMania 40, I think back on it, despite some issues, overall so fondly. What a fucking weekend that was.
We had to overcome adversity. It just made it that more
but,
special when we got
the
it.
show with
You got the hero moment.
was so much fun.
I got the hero moment walking in this fucking sweet last. Got in, guys. Like, woo, fuck yeah, we did it.
We were hoping he didn't make
You
it.
got a big pop.
That's not true. I got a huge pop, dude. I thought me and Roman.
BG and I had our arms folded when he walked in.
Honestly, that's a shoot, brother.
I actually
That's a
was
shoot.
very happy that
Yeah,
time
you
we
gave
made
me a
it.
kiss on the cheek. You said, "Come on, boy."
No. But that was like a culmination of so many storylines and just the bloodline angle that was going on. The Rock was part of, like.
I also mean
again.
like the pomp and circumstance surrounding the actual thing. Because in Vegas, it doesn't seem like it's more of a destination, right? Like, it's not like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like in Orlando, I guess it's similar to that too, but it's much more family oriented. I just think Vegas is not the spot for it. But it is
Especially
what it
2 years in a row. Like,
Yeah.
it
is.
was
Like
never
New
going
Orleans,
to-
New Orleans had like
I would
the
much
area
rather go back
around
to
New
New
Orleans
Orleans.
and shit. Like,
I would go back to WrestleMania if it was in New Orleans.
oh, New Orleans is one of my favorite places. I love New Orleans.
Yeah, that was fun.
But like, you could do like Atlanta. You could do do it. I don't know. This is what it is.
Yeah, I think I wasn't watching when it was in Atlanta. I think it was like 2011, Mike, right?
Yeah, I saw
Sure.
that one.
Mhm.
I don't know how like the atmosphere was, but based on the ones we've been to, definitely New Orleans was easily the best, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, like Orlando.
In
was
terms
cool.
of atmosphere.
Every place has been cool. But like I said, it's just Vegas. Like, I'm not going to
Definitely.
Vegas. You got to do it on the East Coast, and you got to do it at a place worth going to. This is what it is. All right,
Guys,
thank
Sean
you.
Sapp reporting the entire AEW merch design team has been laid off. Very sad. I can't believe AEW would do that. It's crazy.
That's fucked up.
They replaced him with AI. They're like,
Probably.
add a skull, put his name, spray paint it. Good shit. I mean, that's every
That's
wrestling
not funny,
t-shirt.
'cause that's
Every wrestling t-shirt you ever owned. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's not hard, dude. Like, I went to pick up my car and I jumped out and I was like, I had a Stone Cold shirt on. He's like, oh, cool shirt. I was like, holy fuck, this is like 30 years old. I gotta get new clothes. Jesus Christ. All right, bye.
Bye.